fucking live. What's good, Junglatians? Y'all already know it's just me today. Mr. JR decided, fuck the podcast today. I'm not with the shits today. And I was like, bro, like we actually got in a fight. Fist fight. I obviously won. Not a single scratch on my face. I already know. Pretty boy shit. But, I mean, had to hold you guys down. And now he's back for more. Appreciate you, bro.
Gosh, whoa. My mic did some crazy things.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Siete Plagas and the one and only. At this point, you should just introduce yourself, bro.
It's the Vanilla Killer. Y'all already know.
The Cloud Maker.
The Cloud Maker. I'm the weather machine.
The Cacti, bruh.
Cacti, bro. Fucking.
The energy juice. Juice.
The human battery.
Dead ass. The human battery. Fucking battery acid in his veins. The 5-star driver.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. My shit's still 5 stars.
Facts.
Ain't nobody fucking with me. I got goat emojis. Somebody put the word amazing.
Woo,
Bugging.
woo,
All I do
woo.
is drop. Like, why amazing?
I know, right? I think the only reason I have a 4.9 is because I've had a couple people, like, literally seconds before it's too late to take an exit, be like, no, take this exit. And I'm like, whoa, and I fucking go. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's what you fucking told me to do. And they probably felt like this motherfucker's crazy. I'm like, it's really not that crazy.
I've done a lot of that. There was actually one, I thought I was going to get like my first fucking like 0 because I wasn't paying attention at all. It was my first
Dude, that's
ride. It
the
was like
worst.
an hour-long ride down from New Britain to like deep in New Haven.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to be bringing them to like a train station or some shit. And I was fucking going, but I just wasn't really paying attention. I was thinking about other shit.
Yeah, dude.
I missed the exit 3 times and had to keep turning around. And he's like, and as we're going, I almost did it again. I had the phone up on the thing. I didn't look at it. He's like, I think it's that exit right there. And then I fucking had to cut over 3 lanes to get out.
That's when you gotta pack it up, dude. Because I got to that zone where it's like I cannot focus anymore. My brain just starts to trail off, and I start thinking about everything else, and I forget I'm even doing that shit. I'm just in a different world, and I'm like, oh shit, almost missed an exit.
That's where it started, though. Like that wasn't even the end. Like that was my first ride.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, like I was. I don't know. I wasn't in the zone yet. I didn't even get in the zone to fall out of it. Like I was already.
Damn. But hey, it is what it is. How you been, bro?
I've been good. I guess to the viewers, they don't really know, but it's only been a couple days since we did the last one.
Yeah.
But I've been straight. Just been doing any kind of work I can, dude. That's really what it comes down to. How about you, though? What you been up to?
We're good, man. Fucking was at the doctor's yesterday. Found out I tested positive.
For
being that nigga.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Nah, man, I didn't need to go to the doctors for that. Fucking.
Said I already knew.
Shit. Bro.
Nah, I thought you were about to hit me with the shit from Malibu's Most Wanted.
What?
And he's like, oh, I just tested positive when he's got the 2 girls in the bed. And they look at him like, what? And he's like, for GAME.
Yo, that's a throwback, bro. That's crazy.
That's just funny.
Did I already pour tequila? Yeah, definitely tequila in there. All right. Yeah, man, fucking, I don't know. I've just been, I don't know if I already said this, but I finally moved in to my spot.
Yes,
Comfy
sir.
now, no longer couch surfing. And just getting used to sleeping in the bed again, man. Feels good. Getting set up, getting comfortable. Getting back up with the team. Trust.
Yeah, we're back to our meetings.
Yeah, back to our meetings.
Had
And
a month off of them shit.
and taking shit up a notch, getting more organized. With that's really where my focus has been, bro. I mean, you know, like you said, it's only been a few days, honestly, since shit. So not too much has happened in between. I actually gave the albums we were talking about, a deeper listen. We'll talk about that later on, but I definitely got to eat some words. So that's why we're going to talk about that shit again. And yeah, bro, just living life, enjoying life.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oh, I brought this down here because I thought this was funny. So like,
I seen that shit.
Yeah. So like, that's how I'm about to be rolling around now. About to be in the JR mobile. It wasn't supposed to be that though. That was like my second option. It was supposed to just be Opus. Like I thought that would be cool on the plate.
Facts.
And I put that as my first option, and it didn't say anything about like, oh, you can't do that. Like it didn't say it was taken already. So I was like, all right, bet. But then it still has you put like at least one other option. So I was like, all right, fuck it. What else would I put? Like, I was just trying to think. I said, fuck it, I'll put that. Not thinking it would come in. I'm not too excited about having that on my car though. Like I really just wanted like Opus on the car. I didn't want to have that. And now,
fuck it, bro.
Now that's on there. So anywhere I pull up, y'all gonna know it's me.
Facts.
I told my boy if I go to perform at this thing that he's doing, like I'm gonna have my own section with that license plate on there because it's just gonna be like, oh, that's his car. Like it's stupid.
Hell yeah, that's dope. Shit, that's dope. I seen it. I was like, he would get that shit.
See, that's what I'm saying though. Like it wasn't supposed to be that. Like because I know what that looks like, and I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah, whatever. You meant that shit.
I really, if I could just go back to something different, I would. That shit cost $100 though.
Yeah, man. So as of lately, I've been doing more performing and shit. Everywhere from local to just out of state, we're all kind of functioning as like separate tentacles of one. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Kind of doing different shit, touching different areas. I've been in New York. Some people have been in Mass more and whatever. But that said, we've all seen, and we've been doing this for years. All of us, we got a different amount of whatever experience.
Yeah.
With this shit, but point is, we've all been doing this shit for a long time, and we've seen a lot of people on different ranges on the spectrum of talent as far as performance wise. We're just gonna talk about performance today, the art of performing. Not so much, quality of the song or lyricism or anything like that. We're talking about performing today. And like I said, we done seen bottom of the barrel to, I've seen people that have inspired me and have, that I'm like, oh, I'm going to take a page out that book and, try to make it my own. You know what I'm saying? And I like how it made me feel, like how it made me react. And that's kind of what I want to do as a performer. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just getting up on stage, especially with rap and hip hop, you got so many people that if they even rap their shit, they're just kind of walking back and forth, rapping their shit, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It gets kind of boring after a whole few songs. It's just that. So you definitely want to innovate and figure out different ways to engage, and I think that's something that is not as explored as much, especially in our generation, until people get like the big budgets to do all the extra shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you have like rehearsals every week and planning for tours and shit like that. But as far as like regular performances and stuff, even like I don't want to like put names on shit because I don't know like who's doing what. But like if there's like not even like if there's just like somebody that's just kind of like at a kind of big venue and they go in there, like they're probably still not going crazy, like as far as like I don't want to call it choreography, but just like having something established that they know that they're going to perform like or as. So it could still end up being boring. It's a lot of it comes down to being able to like control the crowd and shit too. Because if you're just up there and the crowd ain't a part of it, you're just up there.
Right. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier once you already got the respect and you got actual fans and shit. But when you're pulling up to a venue and nobody really knows you like that, what are you going to do? Other than just rap and depend on maybe your lyricism or your sound to really like have their eyes glued on you or their attention on you.
Yeah, you don't know the demographic of a place. Like if you pull up to a random spot, you don't know who these people are. You don't know what type of stuff they like. You don't know anything about them. So they might not fuck with anything you're doing.
Yeah.
Like like you're saying, depend on like the bars and lyricism and all that. Like that might not even matter to them. Like they might not even know what the fuck you're saying. They just want to see some lit shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like they just want to be like happy that they're watching it. Like,
yup, chasing a certain sound or some shit. Well, I want to start with like, let's help the people starting off, or the people that maybe are into this for a year or whatever, or, you know, are making all the rookie mistakes. What are some of the big rookie mistakes that you see people making that just like gets under your skin? It's just like, come on, bro.
I'm just gonna put the biggest one out there, and I haven't seen anybody do this in a long time, but I did see somebody do it right in my face one time in front of like probably 100 people. Lip syncing.
That shit's crazy.
Like playing the whole song and just
like not even ad-libbing.
No, not speaking a word.
That's weird, dog.
I've seen that in my face, like from me to the camera away. I've seen that shit, and that shit is like it was clearly like his first time doing the shit. But I know everybody was just like cringing there, dude, and like it was at a showcase, so you know you got 3 judges at the back behind you watching you, and they're just all kind of like looking at him like, what the fuck? But he's up there crazy. Probably doing it for his first time, just like loving the shit because he's up on stage doing the shit. But I'm sure if he were to watch back video of that, he'd be like, fuck.
I don't know, because that just makes me think, is that something that the newer artists are doing at their shows? And maybe is that where he got that shit from, to think that that was cool?
I hope nobody's lip syncing. Like, there's a difference between rapping over your shit and karaokeing the whole thing versus not doing shit but just blah, 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 with your mouth. Like,
so all right, let me ask you about this dude. He was lip syncing. Was he at least like his movement?
A little bit, yeah. He was like kind of. He wasn't just like standing there, just like going. Like he was trying to like move and stuff. Not like super energetic. Like he was nervous. He was up there. He was doing his shit.
Yeah. Like you said, it was his first time. So
yeah, it was definitely his first time, if not maybe second time, but biggest time. You know what I mean?
So he wasn't seasoned at all.
No. And the music was like, all right. It was okay. There wasn't anything crazy that anybody would have went nuts for, even if he was doing it out loud.
Right.
But and that's not to sit here and talk shit about him either. Like respect for the dude for doing it. Like that's cool.
Man. It's not easy to not only get in front of people and just talk, like public speaking or whatever, but to open yourself up and be vulnerable and share your art. That's hard, bro.
Especially when you got 3 like label industry type people behind you judging you, and then you got a crowd of people that are also all pretty much artists.
Right.
Like,
that's vulnerable, bro.
Like there's a lot of judgment that could be thrown around in there at that time. So definitely vulnerable.
Whether your shit is quality or not, or it's seasoned or not, or it actually is legitimately dope. Like you did your best. You know what I mean? You did have that moment of when you were writing that song, like where you were putting in that work and you felt like, yo, this that shit, and you felt good enough still to perform it. So if you perform it, there's always that chance that people aren't gonna accept it or fuck with it, or you know, even I have moments. I'm one of the most confident people you could ever meet when it comes to my music, but sometimes when I'm performing my shit and I just see like the dead expression on everybody's face and they're just kind of like sitting there and it looks like they're not feeling it, sometimes like it'll take away from my performance just a little bit, because I'm like in my head like, man, they're not really fucking with this. Like, damn. I'll still perform it, you know what I mean? I'll still give it.
No, that's a natural reaction though. It doesn't even have to be music. It could just be, you could be having a conversation with someone, and if they don't seem like they're into your conversation, then it's like, then why am I even talking? Like, let me just cut my sentence.
Right. It kind of makes you feel like, well, let me just kind of get through this and
exactly. Finish, like, let me just finish what I'm saying, and then we could just go opposite ways. Like, so it's the same type of thing. I mean, it could be translated to pretty much anything at that point too.
Yeah.
But then that could also be, again, back to like not knowing the demographic of who's there. Like, you don't know if they even fuck with that shit to begin with. Like, it might not be you. They just might not fuck with that.
Exactly. Because I know my shit's on point, but sometimes I feel like the last example I could think of, I was rapping and I was, and I was moving, and from the outside you couldn't tell that maybe it was kind of phasing me, because the person that ran the event, I ended up leaving early because it was just, well, it wasn't early for me. It was like almost 1 a.m, but at the event it was early. I ended up leaving early just because it was late for me. But point is, I was like, people don't really fuck with it. I guess it's cool. You know, I got too lyrical, whatever. Sometimes I feel like when you get too lyrical and you spit on like classic boom bap, it's either hit or miss. You feel me? And that's kind of the vibe I got. I was like, maybe they want to hear some more current shit. Is what it is. But then the host messaged me like, yo, so many people were asking about you. They thought you were super dope.
Oh, weird.
I was like, I had no idea. People were looking at me like I had fucking 3 heads when I was on stage. Like, whatever. All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
But that's why you got to follow through, man. Because sometimes it's just in your head, you know.
Yeah.
I've been doing this shit for years and years and years. I've had all types of energies, bro. And it's like, even with the band, we're just jamming, bro. Like, just bringing life to the venue, and the people are just standing there, you know what I mean? Kind of blank look, and you know, by the time when you're finished playing your song, like, they're like, oh, they're clapping and they're fucking with it and all that, but it's like during it, like while you're singing or while you're performing, they're kind of just like standing there dead, and you're like, are y'all fucking with it or not?
Yeah.
And it's like that thought is going while you're also performing, and if you got lyrics, for me, I was singing, playing guitar, remembering lyrics, and also fighting those thoughts. But you just gotta say, fuck it, man. A lot of it is just kind of this generation, and kind of they don't really dance, they don't really feel shit like that. They kind of just are a little socially awkward, I feel like, almost. And they may really fuck with it, they're just not really showing it too much, because I don't know.
I feel like that could have a lot to do with the venue too, depending on the setting of it. So like, you get places where you perform above the crowd, or you're on the same level as the crowd. You get places where it's going to be like super well lit all around. Like, you're not really the focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're off to one side,
that makes sense.
The whole thing is fully lit, then they're kind of just having their time and you're just over there.
Yeah.
But if the lighting is set to be on you, then you're more of a focal point. But it all depends on like the environment too. Like, even if the people don't fuck with that music, they might still fuck with you more if they feel like they're there because you're there versus you're just there while they're there.
Hell yeah. Another thing, bro. So I'll go to me. My shit is like, yo, like, number one, bro, how to hold the mic. How to hold the mic, bro. So many people, like, it's like 9 times out of 10, man. All right, let's say this is the mic. Most people, it's cool to hold the mic like this, right? I mean, holding it right on the fucking thing, and you get all this crazy ass feedback, and they're wondering why the fuck, what's going on? And as they're walking and pacing, trying to fucking figure it out, they walk right into the speaker, and it makes the feedback even worse. And they're like, and in the middle of a song, feedback, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, bro. Slide your hand down. That's all you got to do. I know it doesn't look as cool. I know it's kind of weird, but trust me, at least you'll be able to perform your song and not have all that extra feedback and be sounding crazy. Like, you actually get through your song sounding clean. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest thing that I see people always doing this shit. Always doing that shit. That shit is not good, because what happens is all that.
Every time you do it, your hand is more over it.
Yeah, bro. At least if you're gonna have it over it, like, fucking leave some room so that sound doesn't like bounce around in there, because you're trapping the sound in your hand. It has nowhere to go, and it's just creating this crazy feedback. So definitely leave that. There's not really much to say about that. Just trust me.
Yeah.
Hold the mic like that, and you won't get that crazy ass feedback. And if you don't know, stay away from the speakers. Stay away from the monitors. You know what I'm saying? Don't point your mic at it. Just hold your mic right, spit your shit, have a good show.
100%. 100%.
So that's huge, bro. Because it's crazy that I gotta say that, but dude, it's like
it'll take you out of the
8 out of 10
experience.
Yeah, 8 out of 10. Like, I see it. It's like a hip hop thing, yo. Like stop.
Yeah,
bro.
you want to hold the whole fucking shit. Nah, bro.
That shit don't work.
That's
bro.
not how sound works.
Nah, that shit's not good. So yep, that's my biggest thing. If I could give y'all just for like 101 most basic shit, Mic holding theory.
Mic holding theory.
Yeah. Also, man, I see Trey doing this, which I thought is really cool. He throws the cord behind his back, so you'll have the cord feeding behind him, and then you'll have the mic in front here. So the cord will go here and wrap behind him. That way he can walk freely and not worry about stepping over the cord. Me, I've just gotten good at moving the cord out the way, so I don't do that. But yeah, that's big. Watch out for that cord. You don't want to be tripping over that shit or kicking it and pulling the mixer off the fucking table or some wild shit.
So I understand like how to do all that shit and everything. I just don't like having to have that as like a thing in my head all the time. Like I really hate cords.
Yeah.
Like I cannot stand them. Like if I could do wireless only forever, I would.
It's just not as clean of a sound, I feel like.
I would sacrifice it to not trip on the wire.
Word.
I don't know. I guess it would come with experience, but I feel like I'm taken out of it if I'm performing and I have a cord in my way. Like, last time I performed with a cord, I fucking stepped on it, pulled the mic out of my hand while it was...
Yikes.
Yeah. Like, I was...
Wait, you said last time you performed?
Yeah.
What was that?
Legends.
I didn't even peep you did that shit.
I know I did it, and I was mad as fuck.
Oh, shit. Dang. Bro, either way, you fucking killed your set, man.
I appreciate it. I could tell you every mistake I had at every minute mark, though. I'm telling you, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
I know everywhere I fucked up, and that right there was the worst for me. Like, because I had it up like this, and then I stepped on it, and it made me go down, and then, like, I had to, like, fix it, kick the cord out the way, pick it back up, and I started laughing. Like, I was mad as fuck.
They did that shit smooth, though, because I don't think nobody noticed. Fucking, and that's what it's about too, is that improv, because live, bro, something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
Something you're never gonna have a perfect show. Fuck that. You're never gonna have a perfect show. So it's all about how well you play shit off, how good of a sport you are, and just laugh at yourself and engage with your audience. So how about you, bro? Let's talk about something else.
Fuck.
On the same topic.
Oh, on the same shit? All right, yeah. So,
another thing.
How did we get into? All right, yeah, another thing that. Yeah, my bad. I was trying to figure out where we even really started that at.
Yeah.
We'd be going off.
Yeah, bro. I got a few in the bag.
So we're talking about mistakes, though, right?
It's like rookie shit. You know what I mean?
Shit.
Like, or shit that could help people's performance.
So I don't know. All right, so it's something that I think could help if you're doing it by yourself. Maybe it's just like something for me. I'm not really sure. I know that when I set up my music to be performed, I don't come with just the instrumental, but I also don't rap over my words. I'll build the track to be the second person on stage, kind of. If that
like
makes
a hype
sense.
Man, so you'll have your ad-libs and dubs.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And like if I'm like really going fast and I know that I'm gonna need a break at one point to like catch my breath to catch the next run, then I'll make sure that part comes in while I'm able to like just do something and then pick the mic back up and then pick back up at that spot.
Word.
Because I know that for a lot of my shit, if I get up there and I perform it on only the instrumental, there's going to be a lot of out of breath. It's not going to sound as good as the song actually sounds.
Exactly.
That's another thing, I guess, that would kind of tie into it is I've heard people perform where the song is way better than their performance.
Okay. Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I think you were talking about that before on an episode, too.
Yeah.
Would you call it demoitis? Is that what it was?
Well, I think I might have been referring to something else, but I mean, I could have been talking about that.
You were talking about somebody doing something live, and you liked how it sounded better when you listened to it.
Yeah,
it was something like that. I don't know.
That's normally the case with most artists. It's a really
like I understand it being different, but there's performances that I like the performance version as well, like just as much.
Yeah,
knowing that they're different and not trying to compare them. But then there's like also performances where it's like I would rather just listen to the song.
Yeah, of course.
So like
varies from artist to artist.
Yeah, so me doing that, I feel like that could help other people and shit too. Is like if you know your abilities based on what you can actually do live, and you know like how you made it and everything, all that. And I guess that would actually come down to you having your masters and your stems and all that, because then you'll be able to do your own edits and shit. Unless you got like a dope engineer that you can fuck with. But a coming prepared as far as that, so you're not running out of breath, so you're not leaving gaps.
Yep.
And I mean, if you have like if you're coming to a point where you're running out of breath and you have like that one piece come in and just really fucking smack the way that it hits, and then you come right back in off of it. I feel like that keeps the energy going. It could change the energy more than you would be able to, because you wouldn't be able to hit that part as hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So coming prepared for sure. Doing that with your music, or if there's any other things that you could think of doing too, like if there's other stuff that you know will make your shit sound better live than, or as close to the actual song, or just have your own performance be its own thing and just like want people to listen to that version too.
Facts.
Like whatever you could do for those
show tracks, man. So there's a couple things I was gonna say. Fuck it, I'll say it both. So kind of going off what you said, it kind of made me think of two things. So first is your breath control. That's an art in itself, and that's why practicing your shit is so important. Not just to make sure your lyrics are on point, but knowing where you can take your breaths. You know what I'm saying? You find all the points in the song where you could stop to take a breath. You could do like JR, have that show track ready so that, like he said, you take the breath at a part where that word or that ad-lib's already filled in, so it's seamless, and you get that energy back, and you could hit that shit harder. But that's big, man. That gives it so much more of a professional sound, man. I remember when I saw, I was at Firefly, the music festival, like in 2017, and Eminem headline. And honestly, that's the only time I've seen Eminem, but definitely wasn't his best performance. Like he was messing up a lot of words and
really,
and kind of running out of breath. But still, utmost respect. Like when I saw the fucking reaction, the way he controlled the crowd, the loyalty, everything.
It's fucking
like,
Eminem.
Holy shit! I was like, bro, like this dude has got a fucking loyal ass fan base. Like, oh my god, like just the power. But then he brought out Royce, and Royce came out with, he was just the most punctual rapper I've ever seen live.
Yeah,
like,
I can imagine he would be.
Fucking breath control, not a single lyric missed, clear, just vocals cut, like you understood everything he was saying. Everything sounded like a record, bro. I was like, what the fuck, bro? I was mind blown.
See, that type of shit, I fuck with that. Like I really like.
So good, yo. I'm perfect.
Yeah. I'm huge on quality, and like if you could have that high quality of a performance, like that's where it's at to me.
Like it was just night and day, bro. I was like, oh my god, dude.
Like versus M, you're saying?
Yeah, dog.
I've seen Eminem perform before, not live. I've watched video, and I think there's one specific that's like standing out as you're saying that, and it's like when he performed Rap God, like after that album came out or something. What was that? Marshall Mathers LP2 that was on?
I think so.
He had performed that though, and his hype man, I don't know who the fuck it was. Like he was probably just his boy or whatever. I don't think he was like, I don't know. He's a hype man, you know. Fucking. But he was coming in like on time with all the shit and gave him the breath to do like that super fucking fast part on there. And he was able to kill that shit. And like every time that he needed that breath, that dude was there just with that one word. Like
that's
he wasn't
crazy.
he wasn't there like saying like two lines just in case he fucked up. Like no, he was
perfect timing.
The word, boom, and then he would keep it going. Then the word, then
That is harder than
that's like ad-libbing your own fast shit when you're recording.
Yeah.
It's hard as fuck to hit them shits
that
on
shit
point
is
like that.
Yeah, that shit is hard, bro. That shit is hard. Yeah, shout out to all the hype men, the people who kind of keep shit together and tight. You know what I'm saying? That shit is slept on, but it's important.
You could be bad at it and you could be good at it. Like there's not just get up there and say shit. Like I know some people might just want to be like, yo, I wish I could be a hype man, just get up there and go sit. Like, nah, you have a job.
Yeah, you dead ass have a job, bro. For real. That makes it just like, it takes it to that next level where it's just, like I said, bro, just tight. It's just a tight shit. Yeah, you can really make or break shit. You can make it sloppy, or you can make it just that next level of, you know.
Something about performing with like multiple people on the stage too is fun. Like I've done it before where it was like straight ass. But just for example, like we've performed 64 Shots twice. And the first time it was cool, like both times were cool, but the second time I was fucking with that shit. Like being up there, like with you doing the shit at the same time, I fucked with that. I wish we both had separate mics at that point, but
yeah.
Other than that,
It's all good, though.
that shit was lit. Like
that shit was fun.
it's a whole different vibe having two people up there.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's cool.
It was like you just feel supported, bro. I think
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, you feel more comfortable, I guess.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then what was the other thing you made me think about? You're talking about the show tracks, breath control. Oh, you're talking about something to create kind of like exclusivity with the song, or give somebody a unique experience.
Mm-hmm. This the live version.
Live version, whether it's okay, let me give y'all some gems. So y'all could either have it to where, let's say you're a lyrical rappity rap dude, right? You got some lyrics you want to showcase. Dude, sometimes just doing a whole verse or just a section that you want to highlight completely a cappella, or just dropping the beat randomly in a song and just letting the crowd really only focus on lyrics is different when they're there for it. It's different from when you're in the car, you're riding around, you might not be in the mood to really listen to lyrics like that.
Yeah, your focus, especially driving around, your focus isn't like, oh, this is the best thing. Like, nah, it's like, all right, stop sign, red light,
just vibing,
blinker. Yeah. Like,
but when you're at a show, you're there for music. You're there to, you know what I mean? Like, that's what you're there for. So when your attention is there, your eyes are fixed on this artist, boom, you're vibing, and the beat drop out, and the dude just says some real ass shit. Yo, some of my favorite moments in performances from like KRS-One to people I know is just when that beat drops and they'll give you a whole verse a cappella. And you're just following them, like, oh, and it's just straight poetry.
And then when the beat comes back, yeah, when that shit comes back,
oh shit, like, yo, that shit is hard, bro. That shit is super hard.
Yeah, when that shit comes back like that, and then, especially like if you're kind of just like stagnant until it comes back, and then you just, if you can bring that energy physically while it comes like that, the crowd is with it.
Crazy, but crazy vibes. There's that. There's rapping a song to a completely different instrumental.
Yeah, I know you do that a lot.
I do that with a few of my verses. I did that shit at the last show. The way I did it, though, is I had a loop station and I beatboxed, made a little beat on the spot, and then it's funny because I got probably like a third of the way through the verse, and I was just I was like, I caught that wave, the zone, bro. Which I'm so glad, because it rarely happens freestyling wise, like live on stage. Like, I get in the zone, I'm by myself freestyling, like, yo, like, I'm on some other shit. But to have it happen when you're live and in front of people, that shit is just,
that's got to be cool. I've never actually like tried to like freestyle. I've filled in bars with like freestyling shit. When I like fuck a lineup, I'll just like come up with something real quick and then catch it back where it's supposed to be. But like up there freestyling like that, like you're saying, how you did the whole beat, like even that's a freestyle in itself. So I
freestyled the beat and then started spitting like a third of the verse, and I don't know if it was just the fact that I was on a different beat. Probably I just couldn't remember what the next lines were, but I just kept rapping seamlessly. And then every time I try to go back to catch the original verse, I was like, yo, I'm just blanking. So I kept freestyling. I probably freestyled like a good, I don't know, 3/4 of the shit that I spit, bro. And that shit was fun. And like still people are like, yo, that beatbox shit you did, bro, that shit crazy.
I've been waiting to see that shit live.
And like I had my homie pull up to me, Alec. He was like, or Alan. He was like, yo, bro, where can I get that song? I was like, that's it, bro. Like I said it in the beginning.
You just had it.
I was like, yeah, that's it. It's not up anywhere. I freestyled that shit. He was like, nah, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, yeah, bro, that whole shit was a freestyle. Fuck out of here. Like, yo, bro, that shit was a free. Like, yo, that's crazy.
See, so like you had to be there. Like,
exactly.
Otherwise, you would have never heard that.
And I can't replicate it because I don't think anybody even recorded it. At least not the whole shit.
I got
you
all
recorded the whole shit?
I got everything.
That's fire, bro. That's fire. Yeah, bro. I was scratching. I was fucking just vibing. And I just felt like, yo, I'm on the wave and this shit feels amazing. I could do anything and just autopilot and I'm killing it right now. And fucking, Yeah, bro. And like I said at the end of it, it's like, yo, the reason I love doing this looping shit is because I take in the vibes that are in the room and how everything feels, like the energy y'all give me and vice versa. And that's what creates the vibe that you're hearing now. And it cannot be reproduced. It's going to be freestyle. So it's not something I could really put back together. Even if you record it, I can't make it the same.
It's not going to be the same. The energy's different. Everything is different about it. Like,
yeah, bro, it's just different.
Even the way shit sounded, like the speakers it was on, like it's not going to sound the same if you try to, if you did it in here. Like if you got on the mic and recorded the shit, it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, dude. It's like Daily. Like you saw me make Daily right the fuck there on the loop, just fucking around, getting levels. I came up with the beat and the hook. I had the melody like that.
Yeah, that's a perfect example, actually. Yeah.
And I was like, all right, put the words to this shit. Some bitch was fucking pissing me off. I just made it about her. I was like, Daily, class is coming out the basement, something crazy. Hate a shot to bring me down, but never phase me. And that was it. That was it. And still to this day is one of my favorite songs, bro. Like that shit. Yeah, bro. So find all that to say, like, find your groove, find your strengths, and try to figure out a way to make that live experience different and exclusive, that like you have to pull up to the show to hear this. Ain't no going on iTunes. No. You got to pull up, right? And not only is it makes you the audience feel special and feels like they got something exclusive to them, but now they'll talk about it and it's like, yo, like it'll have that allure of,
yeah, be like, oh, when this dude performs, like he's about to do some shit nobody's ever heard before. Like,
and it's always changing. So even if you want to keep the same whatever amount of songs that you have in your set, you know, it's like, because my thing is when I was in the band, we got to that point where we were doing the same songs over and over and over and over and over in different order. And the shit changed a little bit. Like we would jam out, maybe add like a breakdown here or there. But overall, kind of, you know, you knew what you were going to get. Now, I'm just trying to always throw people off. Always. Like, even with that last song. You know what I'm saying, that I did. It was the first time I performed that song. I've had that song for 2-3 years now, and I've always wanted to perform it.
Did you always have that, like what you did in the performance? Did you always have that in mind, or was that like just on the spot? You were like, all right, I'm going to get
always had that in mind of like a God or a higher self starting the verse, because it was from that perspective, kind of looking down. If I could have had it my way, I would have been up on like a pedestal or something, looking down, rapping down at like from God's perspective down to a human being, and rapping down. And then that's why for the second verse, I got on my knees, like I was praying to God and like rapping up to the sky, talking back to God, like that response verse. So, but I definitely always had that, like, that was the idea behind that shit. And I was hoping that was enough to let people know kind of what I was going for with that shit.
It was dope. I got that whole one on video too.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah, that one felt good. I definitely like let myself go. That's another thing, yo. Let yourself fucking go, bro. Don't worry if it's like, because I was like, yo, this song is probably gonna make people feel uncomfortable, because I'm talking about some really dark shit. Like I talked about everything from, bro, everything. Everything. Like I talked about all of the darkest shit on earth that we go through as a human experience, from like, yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. It's crazy because I get uncomfortable talking about it. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's just something that has to be spoken.
I was going to say, if it's your perspective of it, though, it's like, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Like, if you have something to say.
Yeah, dude. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, because sometimes you get channeled when you write these songs, and it comes from like a higher place, or like a really deep place or vulnerable place from within you, and you might not be there mentally when it comes time to perform it, but you just have to do your best to either go there or understand the worth of that song and those words, and really just deliver like all the way. Just commit all the way. All your emotion, all your everything you could do, just leave it there. Because in my set, I was like, yo, how am I gonna fit this song? Like, you know what I mean? I started off on such a good, like, happy vibe, kind of just like party grooving vibe, and then I went to like some more like trap party shit.
Then you brought out the loop station.
Yo, I started with the loop station, right?
You started with it?
Yeah, I started with the loop.
Did I thought you did a song and then brought the loop out.
Oh yeah, I think I did like the Yeah, that was just some rapping shit like over the guitar sample. Yeah, that was just some lyricist shit, some like having fun, like, you know what I mean? It was a nice beat, whatever. Then I brought out the loop station, boom, had some fun with the crowd, and then I fucking did like some turn up shit. But kind of like some party shit, kind of some surface shit, just some fun shit, some candy shit. And then I got super deep with that last song. I was like, I feel like it don't fit in the set, but I'm going to make it work. Like, I'm just going to do it because it's going to be that powerful. Like, no matter what the context is, people are going to feel this shit. Or they're going to be like, whoa, like, that was a lot. But either way, I mean, as an artist, that's kind of what you have to do, bro. Sometimes you gotta rub people the wrong way, or like make them think, or make them feel like just, yo, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was out here to have drinks and have a good time and vibe out, and I just fucking punched people in their chest with that song. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
So I feel like that's a good way to transition into another thing, which takes it a step further from having your performance be ready, like as far as like a song, but having your entire set catered to how you want your performance to be too, because like there's having your song like ready to go and everything, but then there's like, you know, that you have a catalog of however many songs, like I don't even know what if you have a number, but
a stupid amount.
Yeah, so and you know, like you can't just fucking pick a couple and go do them. Like you would, you want your set to be something specific based on whether it's like what the venue is or how many people you know are there for you. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like it'll be different if you're going to like perform music for people to gain fans or if you're performing to your fans. So
I don't really think about that's funny because I really don't think about that. Like I do think about giving the audience an experience. It's not a goal of like to entertain.
I always engineer my set to be specific to something. So like I've performed 3 different sets, multiple total ever, but for the stuff that we've been doing, I've built the set differently every time based on like what I'm trying to do or like where I'm going to be, what type of place I'm in or whatever. And I think that could be like a super important part of things, like, because
it is,
especially if it's like, if you're not headlining like a big show, like you're probably trying to do other shows to just perform for one thing and then grow your following, grow your fan base and all that. Yeah. So if you want to grow, you got to you can't do like a put all your eggs in one basket type of thing. Like give them a little bit of everything. That's like give them like a grab bag, and then fucking whatever y'all grab onto is what you're gonna be here for.
That's definitely what I did on my last, more so than ever, bro. I think I showed all of my cards.
So that's what I mean right there. One. Yeah.
And that's the first time I've done it to that level. And I don't even think it was like that was the intention behind why I did. I was just like, these are my favorite songs, and these are the songs that I'm most excited to perform. And that's just why I did it. You know, but my thing is like, I want to give whoever is there, whether I know them or not, fan or not, new fan or not, like me or not, I'm trying to give you some different shit, and I'm trying to give you an experience where you're like impacted by it. You know what I'm saying? That's my goal. And that's what y'all got to think about too, is like, how can I stand out and leave somebody with something, like leave a footprint, make that person think about it the next morning. You know, like, that shit was wild. Like, that motherfucker is on some shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. Just because some of my fondest memories are just the shows that made me feel like that. That are like, whoa, like that. I felt this one. Like, and that's like the coolest thing ever to me, bro.
Like, have it, the takeaway from just a show.
Yeah, bro. Even till this day, I have shows that like years later, I'm like, wow, that was such an experience, bro. Like, I'll
like your road, or like that you went
that
to?
I went to.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Somebody who does that a lot is Kanye. Like, his shows like are an entire experience. Yeah, like, even like his listening party, bro. Like, he wasn't performing the shit. He was just standing there. And bro, that shit was its own fucking thing.
That dude, when it comes to performance and experience, it's just like, wow, how do you come up with this shit?
That's the type of shit that I'm into too. Is just like, I like the I like when everything is thought about. I like when you've planned every part of it. Like, you don't just pull up somewhere and just do something. Like, I like when you have it by the second, like, what's supposed to happen here, what's supposed to happen here. And when everything fires off and goes the right way, like, that shit is sick, dude.
It impacts you, bro. Like, it fucks you up down to, like, wardrobe and everything. Yeah. That's one thing that I definitely...
Colors.
Everything. Color schemes, like... props, you know what I mean? I've been trying to think more and more on that. Like, it's just even having just more people on stage to reenact something, or dancers to symbolize shit, whatever, bro. Like, oh man, like, it's just always about leveling up for me when it comes to performances, and I think I've been doing that. You know, always trying to do something new. Something cool that I saw in New York, bro. One of my performances, or like open mic joints, and this is kind of something that was done differently but had the same effect on me. I saw at a festival too. It's just like building of tension. So the person will get on stage and the band or whatever will be playing. In both cases it was a band playing, two very different styles of music in each case, but nonetheless, band playing. You know, you're building up that energy. The band, the music is building up. The main person finally gets on stage. I'll talk about the New York one. This is more easily illustrated, but dude gets up on stage. He's dancing, like just vibing, bro. You're vibing with him. You're like, yo, this dude is loving this shit. He's having a great fucking time. That's another thing, yo. The more fun you have and the more you surrender to your performance, the more people are just going to completely resonate with your shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to just have no choice but to have fun with you.
Yeah.
So if you could dance to your shit, if you could just get lost in your shit, bro. Trust me, even if you can't dance and you look stupid, people are going to love it. So dude was dancing, loving it. I was just like, yo, just vibing and be like, oh, he's getting it. Hasn't said a word. He's dancing for a minute. You're just waiting, like, what does his voice sound like? How is he gonna jump on this? Like, how the fuck is he about to attack this? This is crazy. So he's interacting with the dude playing the bongos. He's playing bongos with him. He's just fucking hyping, raising the energy. And then he jumps up, takes his suit off, because he was like in a suit, tie, everything. Takes his suit off. He's like, oh shit. Oh, it's about to go down. He just took his suit off. Dude, yo, it's just going crazy, man. Just building up. And he finally steps on the mic and he just kills it. And you're like, woo, finally. It's like that eruption. Like, finally just, oh, it's crazy, bro. That's that shit I want to start doing more. Is like, whether I gotta like elongate instrumentals, or actually we find a band to perform with to kind of improvise and give us that, you know, that moment to whatever it is we want to do, however we want to remix it, whether it's dancing to shit or just like interacting with the crowd, give that and create that anticipation effect. Like, yo, who is this? What is he? How is he about to come off? Like, that shit is so powerful, bro. That tension is so sick. That's one of my favorite things I've ever seen done.
It sounds like I've seen something similar before, where there's like that build up, but like it sounds like it's the same type of like thought process that goes into like when you go to see a DJ, and like a DJ's playing something, and then like they're doing their shit, and like you just keep hearing the shit build up, build up, and then it finally fucking drops. Like, it's that same type of thing. Like, come on, let's fucking go. Like, people are on the edge of their shit, ready to fucking go with you. Like, and then when it finally happens, it's just like,
you fucking orgasm, bro.
Literally, like all up in your ears.
Bro, it's wild. Like, when it's done right, it is the most powerful thing. It's so crazy, because I remember, again, like, I got a lot of this shit from festivals, bro. I was at a festival and I never really understood the rave scene or like the techno stuff, whatever. And I was just, you know, curious. I didn't have anybody I wanted to see at the time, so I was just roaming. Came across like the rave tent or whatever. And dude was building this fucking drop up for like a solid 3 to 4 minutes, bro. And every time I thought it was going to drop, I was like, and it didn't drop, and I was like, yo, and it just kept getting more and more intense, more and more intense, more and more intense.
Yeah.
Mind you, I was probably tripping balls too. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Yo. See, even now, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I get it. I
know why I'm here.
And it fucking dropped, and I was like,
yeah.
Crazy, bro.
And that's all intentional.
And it's different when you're in that shit. And not only is the sound like crazy, just blowing up, enveloping you, and you're just like in an ocean of fucking sound and bass, but you got everybody just just same energy everywhere. Bro, that shit is live as fuck, man.
I've never been in the shit, but I've watched a lot of it, and I don't know.
It's different. As somebody,
like the sound of it all. Like it sounds like I'm big on just sound in general, and like I get knowing how that shit has to be coming at you. Like I feel it. Like I feel that shit going through me, type shit.
Build up is just nuts, bro. It's nuts. It's fucking crazy. Like it literally manipulates your energy and starts building you up, and you just feel it like rising and rising and rising to the point where you think it's gonna go and it's not gonna go, and it just keeps fucking going up. Oh shit, that shit is dope, man. And
I've only
that was coming from
experienced
somebody
the introverted versions.
That's it. And that's coming from somebody who never fucked with that shit before. I just wasn't into it, and I went into it, bro, and I was like, this shit is fucking crazy. I get it. Like I fucking get it now.
That shit sounds lit.
Yeah, yo. Yeah, man. But however you could flip that to whatever you do, I'm telling you, in my opinion, in my experience, it's probably the most powerful shit you could do. Real shit. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. But yeah, once I get it, bro, y'all gonna know that shit is gonna hit different.
I guess that goes back to like our episode where we talked about like if you had $1 million to do one show type thing. Ever since we've talked about that, like I've been just thinking so hard about just being able to get to that point where I can design the entire thing. Because and like it's the same thing as I had said before, or I think I said at least, where like none of the music that would be a part of it is already out yet. So like I already have all that shit. Just I know like the order of things. I know like a couple things I would do, like outfit changes, colors, light, all that shit. Like that part's the most fun to me, I guess. Like before the actual performance, like I really would enjoy doing that shit. Like designing, just creating the experience to be in.
Telling you, bro, that is the coolest fucking part I think about being an artist. Because it's when you get to add the visual aspect and it's live, what else do you want? Like the music, the expression of music is one thing, bro. But when you like create like a mini universe or a world where everything is reflecting that, and you could just add that extra element, and you have that energy of, I mean, I've played for probably the most people I've ever played with. Played for. I mean, it was at a parade. It looked like the shit went far back. It looked like at least 300 people or some shit. And even at Toads, bro. It was one time where it was nearly packed because we opened for Badfish.
Okay.
Bro, it was people all lined up like at the edge of the stage, and we came out and they were screaming like they knew the fuck we were, which they didn't. And we're like, I felt like a celebrity, bro. I was like,
yeah, Toads gotta be nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah.
This feels fucking sick. I understand why people go crazy. Like,
yeah, I've been in the crowd at Toad. Yeah, right.
Like this all the time. Like, yeah, you're gonna feel like a god, bro. This is nuts. And they didn't. My thing that still blows my mind to this day, and I'll never forget that visual, bro. I could see it like it was yesterday. Like hands on the stage, like people were just up on that shit and going crazy. I'm like, they don't even know who we are. Like, what the fuck?
Like, y'all don't know a single song we're about to do right now. But
you know how crazy we went that night? Like, we went fucking sick. Like,
yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, and they loved us. You know what I'm saying? That shit.
Hell yeah.
It's so wild, man. Performing is fun as fuck.
I'm hoping I could lock down this performance at Toads in November. That's just going to be lit if I could get that.
Toads is sick. Are you trying to open for somebody? Or who? Can you give it away?
I guess because the show's already announced. I'm going to see what's up. I don't know. I don't want to like say all the shit and then it doesn't happen and then like it's out there that I already talked about it. But like we talked about it at the studio briefly.
I forgot who you said, bro.
But I got people that are close to the dude that work with him like daily and shit, and like.
I remember you talking about this. I just can't remember the dude, bro. Fuck.
But I just know that if I could get in there and I could do it, and knowing who else is a part of it already, like, and I don't know, I've worked with the people that he's worked with already, technically multiple times. So I'm just hoping I could lock that shit down,
bro.
Because I would.
Bruno Mars.
Yes, bro. Yes,
yeah.
All right, whatever. Y'all know now. But me and Bruno go way back.
Oh shit, Bruno Mars, Taylor Swift. That's the bill, right?
Yeah, that's only those are the openers though.
Who's headlining you?
Ozzy Osbourne.
Gotta be lit.
Yeah, I'm bringing a crate of bats.
Tickets are like $7,000.
Oh yeah! If you got Taylor Swift opening for you, like what?
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, man, good shit. Definitely. I mean,
I want to lock that shit down, dude, because I would love to perform at Toads, like just even as an opening, like it's whatever as an opening, because you guys opened and like you're saying that now, I'm just getting more hyped for it thinking about it. But like,
you open for the right person.
I think this would be the right person.
Yeah, I'm telling you, this shit is different, especially at Toads. Such a vibe.
I've been at Toads, but I've never like been on stage at Toads. But I've been like part of the crowd at Toads, and that spot looks sick. And if that spot's packed out, which I would imagine it would be for this, that's nuts. That's like what, like 200 to pack it out?
Probably you could definitely fit 200 people in Toads.
Yeah,
like
well,
packed.
packed. To the wall, we're talking like 3. Then, like if you're like,
you think 300 packed
crowded in that bitch, like if you,
I haven't
like
been
if
in Toads
you brought
in
like
years,
a Drake
bro.
there or some shit, like you would, and you pack
People
it.
find
like,
a way. People find a way. It's crazy, bro. Because the last time I think I went, I think I saw Flatbush Zombies, and it wasn't packed, but the line was like out around the fucking building and out the door. That shit was so long, bro.
Yeah, the line went. So when I was
Were
there,
you there?
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that shit?
Not that one. But there was a huge line for what I went for. And that shit was out the door, back around into some parking lot that looped all the way back around. Like,
Crazy,
that shit was
bro.
deep.
That's such a dope feeling.
That shit was deep.
That's gotta be such a dope feeling, man.
Yeah, right. When you pull up and you just drive by real quick,
Crazy
like what's the
line.
turnout looking like? Oh shit! Like,
Dude, yeah, bro. That's valid, bro. That's crazy.
And I know at Toads, like if you were to really pack that shit out, you'll have people on the stairs that go up to Lily's and like opening the door and shit. Because I know I did that shit when I went to Lily's. There was people performing downstairs, so I opened that door and I was like,
Be it in the little bar booth too.
Yeah.
There's that little bar
Yeah.
booth. Yeah, bro.
Then there's like this spot, unless I'm remembering it incorrectly, but there's like a spot up top, right? Behind it.
behind the booth.
No, across from the stage. So if you're across from it and then it goes back and then you got like the merch area over here.
Yeah, it's like
there's
the
a spot up at the
staircase
top,
to
right?
go down to the bathroom. Was that what you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about like
Up
directly
top?
across up top. Is there a spot up there? I might be
don't
mixing it
think
with another
so.
venue.
I don't think so, bro. I don't think there's like an elevated.
There's not. All right. I
balcony
might be
type
mixing it with
situation.
something else. I was thinking like for some reason like there was like a light guy up there or some shit.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
It's been years since I've been there though.
Nah, me too. It's been probably like 4 years since the last time I was there.
Word.
But regardless, like the stage looks dope. I know the area for the people is dope. Get real close up to the stage, but you could still have like, I don't know. Toad seems like such a cool spot.
Yeah.
I know it's only Connecticut, but I'd like to go there. Who was it? JC keeps talking about he wants to do the Oakdale.
Yeah, it's gonna
That
be,
spot is crazy. I
yeah.
saw Odd Future there. They went fucking insane over there.
Only person I saw was Cole. Fucking KO Detour. That shit was crazy as fuck.
At the Oakdale? That's just cool.
Crazy. My brother was just there. He saw what the fuck he saw? Lil Durk open for somebody, bro. Who did he see?
Recently?
Yeah,
Lil
like
Durk
last
opened?
week.
That's nuts. So who the fuck was it? Lil Baby? Like who the fuck was he opening for? It was Lil Baby. All right, yeah. See, that's the only thing that makes sense.
Yup.
I can't imagine who the fuck Lil Durk would open for.
Yeah. Well, he was before him. Yup. No, my brother was saying, like literally, right before you get on 72, like that whole what is that Pine Street? That whole shit was backed up.
Get the fuck out of here. That's
I'm
wild.
not surprised, bro, for a Lil Baby concert.
Yeah.
But that's crazy. Usually you don't get traffic till you get to Hartford, like 84. That shit was
100%, yeah. No, that's nuts.
Before you got on the highway 72, like before the whole shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's fucking wild. I was just thinking to myself, like, bro, that's got to feel incredible.
Oh hell yeah, dude! That's some different shit. Like, if you can stand on top of the venue and look out and see your line of traffic,
like you cause a severe traffic jam, like out of the ordinary for how bad it is.
Yeah.
On an everyday basis, it's like 10 times worse. Like, oh my god, bro, that's so crazy.
Can't even imagine, dude.
Yeah,
can't wait till it happens though. It's gonna happen. That's all. That's all I know.
Big facts. One thing you don't want to do as a performer is get a pink diamond ripped out of your forehead.
Bro, I was saying that from the day he put it in there. I was like, bro, if I see him, I'm taking it. What do you mean
Really?
that's a 24, like as a joke, $24 million diamond in your fucking forehead and you think no one's going to try to touch it?
Yeah,
you're fucking
reckless.
Lil Uzi.
That's reckless.
You're jumping into crowds and backflipping. Like, what do you mean,
I don't think I would ever do that, bro.
What, put a diamond in your forehead?
No.
Good.
No. Come on. Fucking jump in, like, crowd surf or jump into a crowd as
With
like... no, bro. Just in general, I've always been afraid of that shit. Because there are crazy motherfuckers who will jake your shit. Or, yo, bro, fuck that. There are stories of people getting jugged, people like getting jumped. You jump into the crowd, they move out the way, fucking crack your neck, like just. And you see some of these artists, they'll jump from like 20 plus feet up in the air. And it's like, first of all, I don't even want to do that to y'all. Like,
yeah, like save your elbows, like,
yeah, like,
save your shoulders,
dislocate all your shit, like snap your shit up. No, I'm not here for that. Yeah, no, I just wouldn't trust a bunch of strangers, A, to catch me, and B, to not do some fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because there are some fucking weird fanatics out there, yo.
One of the things I remember seeing Mac Miller talk about was he would jump in the crowd, and he talked about it once originally.
I'm not with that shit.
And
I don't trust you crazy bitches.
He did that shit, and someone, like, tried to put their finger in his ass. But then he talked about it publicly. And then after he would perform, like, it was like a thing now. Like, oh, Mac Miller's jumping in, put your fingers up. Like,
see? That's what I'm saying. No respect, bro. No respect.
So he stopped fucking doing it. Dude. He said some dude took his legs and spread them out, and he's like, I don't know what you think happens next. Like,
bro, that's fucking weird. See, that's the shit I'm talking about. Like, I already got to deal with that shit today with girls that want to grab your booty and like stick their finger in your butt. I don't know if that's like you have that problem with your girl, but
yes,
girls get so comfortable with like trying to play with your butt, and I'm just like, yo,
leave it alone.
This is sexual assault. I don't think you understand. These things you do not do to a man. Like, just doesn't
literally.
Oh, well, you can smack my ass. It's not the same.
It's not the same. Don't grab my shit.
It's not the fucking same. You like that shit. I do not. For our fucking deaf listeners, do not like that shit, bro. It just does not. No, there's nothing
exit only
okay about that. Yeah, but they like the more you freak out, that's what it is. They love the reaction. Like you,
that's because
I get mad, bro.
If I just sat there and I was like, yeah, get it all the way up in there.
You're like, yeah, you fucking.
Exactly.
Yeah, I almost said some shit I got us canceled, but but it's like, yo, like, but like. Come on, bro. And it's like, see, that's the thing. Girls are turned on by an angry motherfucker. Like girls love when they get me mad. They just get turned on. Because I'm rarely mad. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like always like giggling and laughing and cracking jokes and fucking with you and whatever. But when you get me mad, when you get that side of like, yo, like I'm serious. Stop fucking playing. Like,
yeah, I've only ever seen you like frustrated. I think that's the worst I've seen you. I don't think I've been around you mad.
Most people can't say they've seen me mad. It's fucking very rare. But like that shit gets me fucking mad.
Yeah, that's
bro.
Like 0 to 100.
I'm like, yo, fam, I'm not gonna tell you again. Like, don't fucking touch my ass.
I'm cutting off a finger every time.
It's different. Like, now they've evolved. Now it's like not just ass grabbing. Now they're like trying to like go in your pants, and I'm like, yo, fam, like I'm gonna knock you out.
I don't like the grab when like you get a linger finger that like tries to make its way in at the same time. Like,
that's different. Bro. That's different.
Not with that.
That's different. I haven't been a victim to that yet.
Nah. It's like that. It's like a grip, but then it's like that one is like trying to get.
Oh nah, that's creative as fuck. So they're playing bowling with your shit.
yeah, they're trying to bowling ball my ass.
Yo, that's fucking girls. Y'all violating, yo. That's crazy.
Yo,
but they get mad. They get mad when a dude says, "Why don't you smile for me one time? Can I get a hug?" Which is fucking creepy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, nah, y'all
like,
weird
it's totally
for that.
justified. That shit is weird. But like, don't be doing like y'all be trying to finger dudes and shit. Y'all whole stance gets fucked up when you do some shit like that.
Exactly.
I don't care. Like if you, but it's different because we talk and we like each other. No, he don't like that shit. I promise you. And if he do, you gotta worry about some shit.
Yeah, y'all gotta
gotta
invite
worry
somebody
about-
else over
yeah,
then.
yeah.
Like there's
That's not-
other stuff going on. If he's like, try 2 next time. Like,
Nah, bro.
like get the fuck
Telling
out of
you.
here.
No, but they get a kick out of that fucking, just that switch. Just like, yo,
That reaction,
out of
yeah.
here. Like that shit is not cute. Like don't do that.
End up with the strongest ass muscles ever, dude. The clench be real.
I be trying not to backhand the hoe, man. I really
Like
do.
when you gotta walk around clenched because you know it's coming.
My thing is like, never bend over, never turn your back. Like,
Yeah.
no, you go up or down the stairs first. We're not
Yeah,
doing this.
yo, I'll be in the bed, and if I gotta go plug in my phone or something, like off to the side, like if I'm in the bed and I gotta like put my shit off to the side, like it's just a magnet.
that
to
shit
my
is
phone.
hilarious.
But
to
I
them,
won't
bro.
I won't hit you with the whole lean over. Like I'm like,
Yeah, bro, it's strategic. It's very strategic. Or I'll just do the most and like get like if
Get
I was
completely
you,
up.
I was gonna say if I
Completely
was you, I'll point my ass the other way.
yeah, I've done
Get
that
fucking
too.
down. You can grab my dick. That's fine. But, like,
Yeah,
I'm
what-
gonna
if
fucking
that
go-
hand's coming anyway.
yeah, bro. Like I'm gonna scoot this way and then be surgical with it, and then plug my iPhone in, and then come back in the bed. And what the
Yeah.
fuck you talking about? You want a spoon? You better turn your ass this way, cause you ain't getting this ass. Fuck out of here.
Yo, straight up.
Bro, that shit is crazy, bro. That shit pisses me the fuck off. Don't do that shit. Females, stop. Stop females.
Leave our ass
2021.
alone.
Like, stop, yo.
I don't know what I was gonna hit, but it was probably not gonna
Anything
match up,
would
so
have
I'm
been
not even gonna-
appropriate.
Yeah, right.
No, not
Oh, we both
the fucking wrong
did some
joint.
hype shit.
Yeah, no, but y'all need to stop with that, ladies, please.
Please.
Please. So $24 million took him 4 years to pay that fucking pink diamond off, bro.
He still hasn't paid it off then, right? Or did he pay
No,
it
he
off
just
and then
paid
put
it
it
off.
on his head?
I don't know if what came first, but it's paid off.
Okay. So
At
he's
this
been
point.
paying it then because when he only
Yeah,
put it
yeah.
on his head this year.
Yeah. So I think he paid it off first, then put it on his shit.
Okay.
But it's like, bro,
He was talking
what
about
did
if
you
that shit
think
got
was gonna happen? And it was like a piercing because he has that forehead.
Yeah, no, there's
piercing.
two. Yeah. It's 2-prong surface piercing.
Exactly. So you put that shit in your forehead, and you didn't think there was gonna be some crazy motherfucker that don't give a fuck to rip that shit out your shit?
He was talking about how if it gets taken out incorrectly, he could die, and which makes sense because like any cut on your face, you bleed immensely, like because of like how much blood is going to your brain. Like
That's
if your
fucking
face
wild.
gets cut, you lose a shit mon-
But
a
is
shit
that
ton of
legit?
blood.
Because
that's
almost
100%.
everybody I know has cracked their fucking head open. I've cracked my head open. My brother has. Most of my
I don't know if
homies-
it's because like what's going on up here. Like I don't know if there's something here that
Bro.
like if he like I don't know what they attached it to.
It's probably gone at this point. Do you see any like? I don't even remember. I know I had a scar here for the longest. No, damn, that shit was there for the longest.
I know I got one like above one of my eyebrows. A bike fucking flipped over the peg, caught me like right above my eye.
I got cracked one time. I was in the DR, back in the Dominican Republic, man. There's no like age or if you're fucking between this age or this age, you're in this grade. No, it's like whenever you pull up.
Yeah, I think you told me about that shit before. That shit's crazy to me. Like,
So I was in second grade with like kids older than me and shit.
yeah,
Yeah, because I remember I was in second grade in the DR, finished second grade. When I came back to the United States, they put me in first grade because that was the age I was in.
Oh,
so I was
shit.
like, what,
So
three?
you were like,
Three fucking grades ahead of where
bro,
I
I
was
thought
supposed
you
to be?
said you were 3. And
No,
I was
no,
like,
no,
no, because like sixth
no,
grade
no,
is
no.
first, or what the fuck? 6 years old, first grade, 7 years old, second grade, so on.
I was in second grade, finished. Then they put me in first, then I had to do second. So I was 3 grades above.
Yeah, so you basically did second grade as a kindergartner.
Okay. So boom. So that's what I
So
did.
like 5.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's the
Yep.
age I was out there. Yep. Boom. So I was out there, second grade. Kids like 2-3 years older than me. Big ass kids. Fam. And I used to get in fights. I used to love fighting. And as I was that age in elementary school, I was just a fighter. I was fighting everybody I could. the biggest kid in the class, maybe 2-3 years older than me. I don't fucking know. I don't remember, but he was big as fuck in my memory.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Because that's one thing that I realized is like, damn, back in the day, shit seemed way bigger than it really was.
Mm-hmm. Then you get big and everything's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, you're looking down at shit. Point is, he was way bigger than me, and he was always like trying to pick on me because I don't know, bro. He's just a fucking dickhead. And I was like, one day I was like, yo, fuck you, bro. Let's recess. I'm gonna see you, bro. Let's get it.
Catch you outside at 1:30.
Catch you outside. And we fought. And it was a draw. And we respected each other after that. I'm like, well, this isn't going anywhere. Clearly, we're fucking evenly matched.
These little ass kids. All right, good job, sir.
It was just, we got tired of fighting each other. It was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, we're evenly matched.
I'm just picturing the most sophisticated 5 and 7-year-old fucking going at it, just like ending it like gentlemen.
Like, you're just beating the shit out of each other, and then the fucking monocle comes out, and then the T is like, you know what?
Good day, sir.
Good day. But no, like, fucking, so that was cool, and then we got cool. But then, I don't remember, same grade, whatever. Eventually, later on in the future, our idea of fun, me, him, a couple other kids, after school was done, we're waiting for our rides. And in the DR, everything is kind of fenced in. You got these bars, metal bars, kind of closing everything in because crime and theft and shit is so prevalent over there. So the school is barred in. Well, that's something in third world countries you see all over the place. It's just the norm. And fucking, so the school, we're outside in the like front courtyard or whatever, and you got the bars, and we're playing by the bars, and we're playing like pillow fight but with our backpacks. So we're beating the shit out of each other, like
just books and fucking
smacking each other. And I'm little, bro, compared to this other guy. So he fucking hits me one time, bro. I go flying into these bars. Boom! Smack my fucking head. Didn't cry. That shit hurt. Not gonna lie. And I don't know. I just walked home. Bro, I got home. I don't know, my mom was in the living room. Decent walk. Got home. Went up the stairs. My mom was like, oh my God, what happened? I'm freaking the fuck out. I had no idea.
Clearly visible,
like oozing yellow shit out of my fucking skull, bro.
God damn.
She's like, what the fuck? Freaking out. It just came out as I'm like 5 years old, and I'm just oozing shit out my fucking head. And she's like, what the fuck happened? And I told her, and that's as much as I remember from it. It's just like one of those like faint memories. Just remember playing that, smacking the fucking rails or whatever the bars, walking home, going up the stairs, and having my mom freak out. And yeah, split my fucking head open, bro. Like, I don't know where that came from or why that happened or why this story even occurred anymore.
Because we're talking about Uzi's forehead.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I really busted my shit, bro, on some metal. Like, first I got hit in the forehead, like in the face with the book bag. Then I flew into that shit, cracked my shit, walked home. My mom patched me up. And I've seen so many people like crack their head open. So I'm like,
yeah, no, it happens a lot. It's just
like from that.
Like, other than like cutting into an artery, though, your face is gonna bleed more.
Yeah, 100%.
Anywhere else.
I've been responsible for a couple cracked heads myself.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying, though, like, so him saying like he could die if it gets removed, like, I understand because of blood loss, maybe, but like that's a little bit of a stretch. But I don't know if it's because of where it was. Like,
you know what?
Surface piercings are real fucking tricky. Like, depending on where you do it. Because I was thinking about getting one at one point, not anymore. But just like the shit that goes into it, and if it gets fucked up and gets infected, like, you could really fuck your shit up.
Yeah, of course. Anything you get infected, you're dead, bro.
Yeah,
if you let it
that close to your brain, like,
true. If you let it go, yeah, you'll die no matter what infection.
You could have a tooth infection that leads to a brain problem. I forget like exactly what could happen, but just like the fact that it's so close, the blood is there. So like if it like up here, down here, whatever, like that same stream is going to your brain at some point. So like if there's anything
you're
there,
hit. You're fucking
so like
hit.
I'm thinking right here, wherever. Because there was some dude that had like a diamond like right here at one point too.
In his temple, bro?
Not temple, like lower, like cheek area. And he did it before Uzi, and then it turned into a big thing when Uzi got his. Like, oh, I did it first on some
I saw
Soulja Boy
that.
type
I saw
shit.
that.
I forget who it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know about like he could die if it happened, but
people
clearly
like that.
It got ripped out. He didn't die. He's alive to talk about it,
bro. Because that shit was like skin deep, bro. I mean,
yeah.
I'm saying like, yes, it is possible to die, whether it be infection or blood loss. But even as a normal human being, you're probably gonna be able to seek the medical attention necessary to not fucking die from something so trivial at the end of the day. Like I said, I've been responsible for a few cracked heads. My little brother and some kid I went to school with in the DR again. Didn't mean to crack his head open, but it happened. And I'm saying like, oh my God. So it was literally like morning recess, right? And it was like a bunch of kids like in a circle in a crowd in the corner, like again, in the front of the school. And I was like, yo, what's up? And I jumped into the crowd, kind of like, yo, boom, like a big group hug, jumped. I was fucking hyper as fuck as a kid. I jumped, dove, boom, came in. It was all love. And a kid in the back fell. He was in the corner, and there was like a hose valve.
Okay, yeah.
Right, he came down, smacked his head on that shit. He stood up, and he didn't react. He was just like, oh, whatever. I think adrenaline was kicking, but he didn't react. He just stood back up, and it was good. And then everybody's like, yo. Like, he saw everybody's face. Was like, yo.
It was fucked up.
Bro, it's like, what? It's like, yo, your fucking head. He went like this, bro. Whole hand, blood. Entire shit, blood.
See, so it makes it look a lot worse than it is because your shit's just trying to bleed.
He just went.
Hell yeah.
Freaked out. Teacher took him, ran him to the sink, was washing his head, and I got suspended. I got fucking suspended. I was like, my bad, bro. I gotta do that shit.
Y'all were cool after that?
I don't remember, bro. My memory.
It wasn't like your boy or.
No.
Oh, okay. It was just some random motherfucker.
Yeah, but I didn't mean to crack his head. It was just like I was just hyped to like, yo, what's good, everybody?
I wonder if he tells that story to this day. Like, yo, there was this one piece of shit that jumped into our.
Just speared me into it. Because you always remember shit so fucking dramatic as a kid.
Hell yeah!
It's like this motherfucker speared me into a fucking...
He took off his backpack. He stepped on two kids' backs and jumped. Arms spread. Said my name and looked into my soul.
RKO'd me into the fucking shit.
Into the spigot.
And then he spit on me. And then fucking wiped the back of my head with blood. And before I knew, I cracked my head open. He revealed to me that I had severed my shit, and then he took his hand red-handed. I caught him cracking my head open, and then he fucking bitch slapped me across the face, and he said, yeah, bitch, you'll never be shit. And then
he looked at the teacher and told him, I know I'm suspended. I'll walk home.
I'll go. I don't even want to come to class. That's why I cracked his fucking head. I didn't study for this test.
I only came here for this.
Blood is all I wanted, bitch.
Smacked the teacher with the hand blood print.
Yeah, then I fingered her with my bloody hands. And then she fucking loved it. And then she took me to her house. And I fucked her.
And her dog.
And I was going to say that, but then I was like,
Nah, see, we take it there. We take it there. You already said you just fingered a teacher as a fucking 5-year-old or whatever age. We're taking it there, dude. We fuck dogs.
Made her dog watch. I didn't fuck her dog. That's crazy.
I fucked the dog.
Yeah, I didn't know JR at the time, but I fucking hit him up on his cell phone that he didn't have. And it's like, hey.
Before cell phones existed.
I know you like to fuck dogs and shit. Fucking, I bought you a plane ticket.
You want to come down here and fuck this dog while I fuck my teacher?
Let's do it. Yeah, sounds good. And then start a podcast fucking 20 years later.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about this moment one day in 20 years.
It'll be worth it. Come on. And then it happened like that.
Of course, I was like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've been waiting for this phone call.
It was in the middle of class, too.
I always like dogs.
It was in the middle of class. The fucking intercom went on. JR. Report to the office.
Yo.
Report to the office, please. Important matter at hand. You sent a limo to pick your shit up. Yeah. You've been dismissed. Nah, bro, that's fucked. All this off of the Uzi Diamond too. Like, what the fuck? I'm glad we talk about shit. Like, so fucking stupidly. Like, Because I just remix it to the point of no return, bro.
Yeah, like now we went from Uzi's Diamond
To bestiality.
to children, fucking dogs and teachers.
That's gross, bro.
How the
That's
fuck?
not even who I am, bro. Like, how does this even come out?
It might be me, dude.
You said the fuck the dog part.
Yeah, but you were
I'm
thinking
not-
it.
I did think it. Because I was like on that absurd wave, but like I
Yeah.
would never fucking do no wild shit.
Yeah, no, I would never fuck the dog, but I'll say whatever.
That's true.
I don't have a problem with that.
That is true. That is very true. Ooh, dude. There's mad shit to talk about, bro. You know what I want to talk about, low key? We're just to hop off the bestiality shit.
I mean, we could come back to it eventually, but I'm fine with getting off of it for now.
Bro, these floods are very unfortunate. But like New York,
Bro.
New York motherfuckers are built so different. The shit just makes me laugh. Dude, I saw fucking videos. Some dude on one of them floaty beds, like the inflatable
Get
beds.
the fuck out of here. Like a
in a
mattress?
fucking in a fucking alley with a hookah, bro, floating down the fucking
As a
alley.
whore, or like he was just hitting the hookah?
No,
like,
like
he
he had the hookah. No, he was hitting the hookah, chilling like a motherfucker, bro. Just with this Bluetooth speaker and everything, just vibing out, bro. I'm like, either he just like some girl did him greasy and cheated on him, and he was just vibing, or he just some New York shit. Like motherfuckers are just out
Nah,
here.
to me that says I've got everything together. Don't worry about me.
That shit was so fucking hilarious, bro.
Like I want to
New
get to
York
that
is
level where I
different,
can
bro.
float on an air mattress with a hookah.
It wasn't an air mattress though. It was like one of them inflatable, like really small. Technically,
Like a
it's
pool-
a mattress, like a
pool
pool
floaty
joint. Like
raft
yeah,
type
but like
deal?
a bed thing
Okay,
that you
yeah,
could lay
yeah,
on.
yeah.
It wasn't an
Gotcha. Alright, yeah.
actual inflatable mattress though. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he was.
I'd like to take it to the
chilling.
mattress level.
Yeah, no, that's you might as well at that point. You know, then you could have a couple extra things on the fucking bed.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna have a little grill on there. Fucking talk about, like I'm going in, bro. What do you mean? I'm gonna fence
The
it
grill,
in. Like I'm gonna bring my
papers,
dog,
weed, bottle. I have everything.
Louis.
that I need.
Fucking
Oh my god, but that shit was so funny, bro. I was dying.
that shit's hilarious. Like just the hookah and the Bluetooth speaker is nuts because like
Just the hookah
like I
alone.
got my music, I got my hookah.
You know what it
I'm
is?
out here.
And I know that motherfucker was Dominican, 100%. I know it. He had the hookah on deck. He's like, well, I ain't going nowhere without this shit. My thing is like
What's his destination?
getting out the. No, clearly that wasn't a fucking concern. It was
Just out here.
My thing is like, did he jump out a window or did he like open the door and let the water in and say, fuck it, we out here? Like,
Did he just he just sat there and he's like, all right.
how does that happen?
Just lift
like,
it
what's
and
the
then
process?
Right? Was it like the beginning of a ride or did he just toss it?
That's so fucking crazy, bro. I've seen some funny.
Did he light the
shit.
coal on there or did he like have
No,
it
was-
already?
I don't
Like,
know.
you know
It
what I
was just a
mean? Like
video- yeah. It was just a video of him vibing.
Yeah.
Bro. Like
I'm just thinking though, like now into the process of starting that. Like, did you prepare in the house? Did you have your pumping that shit up? You got your coals lit, foiled down,
that shit is
Okay.
funny, bro.
charged up the Bluetooth speaker. Like you knew you were about to do this today.
That shit was like he was thinking about it. He's like, yo, fuck it, son. I'm gonna be out here. You know what I'm saying? Blow this shit up and
Hell yeah.
hit the hookah. And I'm chilling. I ain't doing shit out here anyway. So shit, I'm gonna make the best out this shit. You know, yo, that shit was in Queens. Shout out to Queens, bro. That shit is fucking hilarious, bro.
That shit sounds fun. I'd like to do that, honestly. Like that shit sounds cool.
Shit's
Maybe not through the city, or maybe through the city would be even more lit. But
hell yeah, I'd be lit as fuck, bro. Only thing is that water. I say I'm kind of bougie. That water was dirty as fuck, bro.
yeah, you already know the
Ugh,
streets
that
are
shit
nasty.
cannot
Imagine a
touch
liquid version of
me,
them.
bro. If that shit touches me, I'm yakking.
Nah, I'm not with that part.
But motherfucker didn't care. The water was like fucking.
Yeah, at that point you can't care. Like
Nah, you out here.
everything is going perfect for you at that point. Like
Yeah.
you don't care if water gets on you.
Man, that shit is crazy, bro. But it's crazy. I seen a post the other day. It was like 2008. That's when Katrina hit, right?
Yeah.
And now this, and you know,
Or
Kanye.
it's like 07 or 08.
I think
something
it was
like that.
08.
Was it?
Yeah, it's Katrina. Kanye dropped an album, and some football team won either the Super Bowl or some shit. And the same thing is happening all this year. Like Kanye dropped the album, the fucking hurricane hit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think of who won the 08
New
Super Bowl.
Orleans, and then who? Yeah, but it was like a repeat. It was the caption was like, see the simulation or something that was repeated again, or like a glitch in the matrix.
We'll see. Football season starts today. I think actually the first game should be today if they're doing a Thursday game. If not, then it starts Sunday. But it might be starting today.
Yeah,
Like,
I was like, wow, that's
and
funny.
right now, actually, it probably started 6 minutes ago.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Speaking of the Matrix, bro, Matrix 4.
Matrix 4, dude. You haven't seen the trailer.
That was such a good segue, y'all. Can y'all stop and applaud real quick? That was just meant to be.
Watch your profanity.
Because I almost...
FBI, open up!
One of them. He'll fucking get it at some point.
bro. It's a new sound here.
Where is it? Do I have the sound?
Yeah.
No, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Give it to me. All right. Woo!
The segues are just gonna get nicer and nicer out here.
Bro, I wasn't even trying. That's the thing. That's what made it so nice.
Hell yeah, I kind of like having this right here for that reason because then you could like maybe
Yeah, that shit. That's
into
what kind
the
of made
shit.
it. Yeah,
That's kinda lit.
Got to. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
gonna keep being a thing now.
That's a fact. Yeah, last episode made me like, yeah, wow. Like we talked about two things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, nah, we need to come fucking correct next time. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
it's all good though.
Shit's working out though. Shit's working out. So you haven't seen the Matrix 4 trailer?
I have not, bro.
You gotta watch it.
How was it? Is it like living up to the hype that it should have, or? So that's a no. That's automatically a no.
I
bro.
don't want to influence your opinion of it when you first watch it. I wish you watched it already.
Nah, just don't. Don't worry about that. Just talk about what you, because you saw it, so you got to talk about
All
what
right,
you
yeah.
felt.
So I'll give you, from my point of view, what I'm looking at.
Because you're a tough fucking critic. I know that.
So you saw the first three, right?
Be honest, I only saw the first one.
You only saw the first one?
Yeah, dude, I would have to catch up.
All right, so I mean, that's actually perfect for what I'm about to say because if you watch the first one, you've seen the fourth one
Okay.
based on the trailer.
Got it.
What it looks like is everybody's in the Matrix now. Like, there's no real world that anybody's like worrying about anymore. Because like you're in the real world or you're asleep in a pod and you're in the Matrix. You got the red pill and the blue pill. You take the red pill, you go down the rabbit hole. You're in the real world, all this shit. You see Keanu Reeves. He's obviously old, like John Wick old type shit, versus when he was like real young in the first Matrix, which came out in like 99. So we're talking
Bro,
fucking 22
get the fuck
years.
out of here. That movie's 99?
Yeah, 100%. 99, that movie came out.
No.
The first one. And then the
I
next
didn't know
one's...
that movie was that old.
Yeah, next one's... it's 99, between 99 and like 09 is the three movies that are already out.
That's very impressive.
So...
No wonder that movie is like The Matrix.
Yeah, so that movie... obviously, the time gap, you're going to get an old version of Keanu. Trinity still looks exactly the same. I don't know how she managed that. She's...
CGI?
No, she... I mean, there's a lot of CGI in The Matrix, but not on her face. But she looks exactly the same. But
some people age gracefully, bro.
so basically, you see everybody going through. It's not like that green tint that The Matrix for being like when you're in that fucking world and shit. It looks like it's a regular daily life going on. You got Neo doing his shit. But then, like, there's him in the bathroom, like, taking the blue pills. Like, daily. Like, he's taking these blue pills. And then eventually, he stops taking the blue pills. Clearly, when you see it, you'll know. But then there's, just like the first movie, there's a scene where there's a girl in the club with the rabbit tattoo. Follow the girl down the rabbit hole, whatever. Morpheus is a different person now. It's not Lawrence Fishburne anymore. He's good, though, from what I saw.
Come on.
I don't know, though. There might be a time, something going on where he's not there. Like,
There
where
might be a good
like,
reason for that, bro.
there really better be because he's in John Wick. So if they couldn't pull him back into the Matrix, that's nuts. Like, they're both in John Wick 2 and 3 so far.
That ass.
So he better be somewhere in there, or there better be a really good reason why he's not Morpheus. But so I was kind of disappointed about that. But then I looked into the actor, and he's a really cool dude, or he seems like he is. He's a producer, actor, all this shit. He seems like a cool dude. Pretty good at what he does.
Nah, fam. I want to be Neo this time.
Yeah. Nah, but basically, though, it looks like it's the first movie all over again. It looks like they're trying to start another trilogy, possibly, by starting the story where it ended off and bring the new generation, The Matrix, over again. The same way they did with Jigsaw. When the movie Jigsaw came out, you had 7 Saw movies, and then they did Saw. And, like, they tried to, like, rejuvenate it and, like, bring out the thing. And then you had Spiral come out, which is, like, technically a Saw movie, but now it's its own name. And now they're really running with, like, this whole new type of thing. It seems like it's the same type of thing where The Matrix is going to try to keep pushing forward with the new generation, and they had to kind of retell the story for the people that don't want to watch the 99 version of the movie. It almost looks like a remake, but it's canon. Like, the story is still going. Okay. Because now they're not in it anymore, but then Neo stops taking the blue pills, and then he knows, like, what the shit's going on. Like, from what I saw, it's a 2-minute fucking thing. I was expecting to see, like, some crazy shit. I mean, you got the agents in there still, like, all the original shit. But a lot of the scenes are really similar from what they show. Like, the rooftop scene with the helicopter fucking at the end of Matrix 1, that type of shit. It seems like it's just a remake to start the story over.
We shall see.
It's called Matrix Resurrections.
Sounds exactly like what you just said. Everything you just said was a resurrection.
Exactly. But that's why I waited till the end to say that part. Like, it makes sense now, like, because I knew the title before watching it, and then after watching it, it's like, all right, yeah, no, you're bringing it back.
We'll see, bro. I mean, I'll have faith in the franchise. To make
no, me too, and I got faith in Keanu playing that role still.
Yeah. We shall see.
But it didn't leave me like, I can't wait for this.
Oh, yeah.
It left me like, all right, I kind of see what you're doing.
Okay. It is what it is. So, it is about time.
4.
Let me just get right to it, man. I got some words to eat.
All right, let's get into that.
I got some words to eat, man. Which is deserved because, I mean, I was just trying to talk about it because it was relevant. By the time this comes out, probably won't even be relevant anymore because we know how it is.
And by the time the first one comes out, it won't be relevant anymore.
But at the end of the day, fuck it. We out here. That's what we do. So on the last episode, we talked a little bit about
Paul's ass.
Paul's ass. Paul's ass. Fucking ass. Now, we talked a little bit about these 2 albums that everybody can shut the fuck up about right now, which is Certified Lover Boy and Donda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We talked some shit. We hadn't given them fair listens at the time. We kind of just had to give our judgment based on a little bit that we did hear of them or didn't hear of them. At the time, I didn't listen to Donda yet, and I only listened to like 3 or 4 songs off of CLB. How about you?
At that time, I had listened to the whole CLB at least one full time.
Still haven't listened to Donda.
I still have not listened to Donda past the intro and the first 30 seconds of Jail Time.
Okay. All right. So let's start off with CLB. CLB. It's getting a lot of, like, the reaction that I had in the beginning when I was like, it's a little bit lackluster. You know what I mean? It didn't really blow me away or nothing. A lot of people are saying that, like, oh, dang, like, all this hype for what? Like, it didn't really live up to that expectation.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree. Like, there wasn't a track on there that blew me away that I was like, yo, like, bro, I'm gonna bump this shit. You know what I mean? But I did do something differently this time listening. And I was like, yo, I know that
My bad.
No, you're good.
I just realized I never checked the sound.
Oh, shit.
Just wanted to make sure.
All right, got you.
You could hear us.
I realized, I was like, yo, let me give this shit a fair listen. A, so I could talk about it on the podcast, but B, like, I know it's hard for me to get past the whole Drake persona and the corny boy shit that he be doing. I was like, yo, let me put all that shit completely aside as best as I can and listen to this unbiased and just listen to the music, the lyrics, the sound, the artistry, and put all the other shit aside. And I will say that there were The first 2 songs were cool. But then the next like 3 or by song 4, I don't remember. There was like a streak of like 3 or 4, maybe 5 songs. I was like, yo, shit is good, bro. Like I can't say nothing really bad about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like shit that maybe I catch myself bumping again, but I couldn't really talk shit. I was like, yo, to be honest, a lot of shit he's talking about I actually resonate with, and I'm actually going through right now, and it's like relevant to where I'm at and my sentiments right now in my life. So I definitely can't talk shit. It wasn't bad rap. It wasn't, the beats were good. Like, so I didn't really have nothing bad against it. And kind of like how Cheese was saying yesterday, it was pretty well balanced, man. Like, it had a little bit of the pop shit.
Yeah.
And then it had him.
It was definitely balanced.
It was definitely balanced, you feel me? And like, for 21 tracks, I will say, like, by the time it got to like the 21st track, I was like, oh shit, it's already over. Like, I thought that shit was gonna drag. Like, because the last album I tried to listen to was, what was the one where he was on that like giant building thing. Views. I couldn't get through the album. I was like, yo, all this shit sounds the same to me. Like, I literally can't anymore. And I got to that point where I just couldn't. But this one I was able to listen to front to back. It was enough variety for me. Yeah, there were your corny lines here and there, and I was like, whatever. But overall, bro, the shit was good. It was a good project. I can't really shit on it, and I don't think it was his worst project by any means. Like,
not his worst one. For me, it was.
I thought it was a good project.
I don't want to call it a bad project.
It was a good project.
I don't like it, is where I would leave it at.
There were definitely some tracks that I was like, yo, this is dope. Like, I like the melody. I like the beat.
Yeah.
Like, he got a little redundant with the whole fake friend things, or like people being fake to him. But I put myself in his shoes. I was like, imagine being Drake and being at the top of the game, like just being Drake, being in his position. Like, yeah, bro, like I don't blame him for talking about the shit he talks about when it comes to that, and like people hating on you. And he had that line about like nobody prays for you when you're at the top, and it's like shit like that. I'm like, bro, like honestly, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. It makes sense that you feel like that. Even me, like, I've hated on Drake mad, bro. I'm just like, and that was the first time I was like, let me listen to this unbiased and just give him a fucking chance. I had no complaints, bro. You know, I didn't, again, my conclusion is like, no, did it blow me away? No. It was a good project. It had some really good moments in it, and it was one of his, I mean, I can't really say it was one of his better projects because I haven't listened to all his shit. But it was good.
It's probably
it's a good project.
It's like a top 5 project from him for me. Knowing his other projects, I'd put it like top 5. I might put it at 5. I don't know. I don't want to sound like a fucking hater. I know that's what we sound like on here. I know that's especially what I sound like on here.
Nah, bro. I mean, you fuck with Drake.
I know about Drake. Like, I know things about like his music and everything, but like, I don't know. I stay tuned into a lot of shit, but not invested in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So like,
it's hard to get through the antics for me, man.
So like, I know a lot of what's going on. I know a lot of the stuff that he's done, that he has come out, the producers he's worked with, the people that he's working with and shit. And like, I don't know. There was one song on the album that he said a line that he said the exact same line on I don't know what fucking song it was. This is a song where he starts it out and he's like, my side girl got a 5S with the screen crack. Fucking that one. There's a line on there that he said the same line on one of the songs on CLB, and I was like, all right, next. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, stop. Don't say that same exact line again.
I don't know, man.
The album cover threw me off immediately.
I feel like people have been doing less and less every year with album
don't
covers,
like
like
emojis on the album cover. I don't like it, and I actually ended up saying something about it. You'll hear it for the cipher, like, but I talked about a lot of that on the cipher verse. But I don't like emojis on the album cover. I didn't like when DJ Khaled threw the emoji of a key on his album cover. I don't fucking like it. I think it's corny. I know that his album cover was inspired by a piece of art that he purchased from like a good artist, like a known artist and shit, and it was inspired by that. But don't put fucking emojis on the album cover if you want me to take your album seriously, in my opinion. Still 7 songs. One of them I'm starting to fuck with less now that I've heard it like 5 times.
Some of them songs were fun, bro. I wasn't listening to it with like, yeah, I want to be blown away lyrically, or like he's gonna say some deep shit.
I don't expect that from Drake.
Or like I didn't expect anything deep from him. You know what I mean? Or anything to that I was gonna fully resonate with. That I'm Too Sexy song was fun, though.
I hate that song. All right, no. I can't say I hate that song.
No, you want to know why it's fucking fun, bro? Because here's what I was arguing with my friend when I was listening to it. Shout out Nick. We were bumping it. He was like, man, fuck this shit. And I was like, no. This is what it is, bro. If you're at the fucking club or you're at a bar and you got a shorty grinding on you and you're fucking 2-3 drinks in, you're having a good time, and that song comes on and she's singing it, you're fucking singing that song right with her. So don't give me that shit.
Yeah.
No, you know that's going to be a fun ass night when that song comes on. You'll be like, oh, I'm too sexy for my... I just look at that song as like just a funny, stupid ass song, bro. And I like Future and Thug. So for me, like, I was like, you know what? This song, I understand what it is. I understand what it's supposed to do. Like, this shit is fun. Good shit. I'm glad you did this.
I started at, I hate this fucking song next. I hated it. But I didn't next anything. The first time I listened to it, I didn't skip. After now, like, if I listen through again, I'll skip the ones I don't like because I just don't fucking like them.
It's just a lot of songs, too.
But that, too. But for that song specifically, I hated it the first time I heard it. But I was like, let me just hear it out because Thug is on it. Let me just hear what the fuck's going on. And then I heard it again. And then I heard it again. And then everybody's going sick with it. Now it's the fucking big thing.
I knew that shit was going to be
100%. 100%. And what I'm liking about that song now is 2015 vibes, heavy from the What a Time to Be Alive album with Drake and Future. Like, that album was sick. Like, and I don't even like Future. I listened to that album.
Future? I love Future.
I hate Future. All right, let me stop saying the word hate. Let me stop saying the word
Future,
hate.
Bro. He's such a vibe.
I didn't like Dirty Sprite 2 when it came out because I was like, fuck this shit. Like, this is stupid. Like, this is all, like, it's all the same shit. And then, but I understand what Future is right now, like, or what he was, what he is, what he's doing with this shit. I understand it now,
That's
so it's more tolerable
it's context,
to me.
Bro.
Exactly.
Context. You gotta know how to listen to music, bro.
Exactly, and I wasn't doing that when that came out, because that came out 2015 or 2014. Then What a Time to Be Alive dropped. Then I listened to that shit, and I was like, all right, this is about to be dope. And then I was like, oh, I still got that same Future shit. And then I started really fucking with it. And then listening to that song and hearing them on the same song, because that Life is Good one, I didn't like that shit. I don't know if you heard that one before. It's not on the album. It was the music video where they're like doing mad different jobs and shit. Like they work at like a drive-through fucking. But I didn't really like that song. It's Drake and Future, but it didn't give me that same feeling from like that What a Time to Be Alive. Like turn up, like this shit is lit. Like this whole album is fire. It didn't do that for me. But this one, the production sounds the same. Like it brings you to that same place. Like I just picture the diamonds on the album cover. Like when I listen to that track, so I'm starting to fuck with it more now.
Yeah, bro, that song's fun.
That one's probably gonna take the place of the other one that I'm not fucking with anymore. That I want to get out of there. Which is that song of 21 Savage. That fucking what's it called? Knife Talk.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about that.
I liked it at first because like I liked
but
the darkness, aggressiveness on it. But now I'm just getting tired of it.
I just don't take Drake seriously on them type of beats. Like,
Yeah.
you're talking about.
You got 21
Like
Savage
Instagram post captions for 90% of your shit, and then you want to act hard. Like, stop.
No, especially when we all know, like when you hear him talk normal, like you can't take that. Like
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
He's got that fucking
I can't.
just
I can't.
Canadian personality. Like
No.
can't do it.
No, sorry, Drake. Sorry.
I still got to listen to
song
Donda,
I
though.
like the least is the one where how the fuck is that? What's the name of that song? Girl, you a lesbian.
I hate that song, dude.
I really don't
the
like
first
that
time
song.
I heard it, I was like, "Are you kidding me? You just called yourself a lesbian, bro."
It's not.
And then it started
even-
blowing up too, and now
it's-
people hate him for it.
It's not even just that line. It's the whole song sucks to me.
Mm.
It's like, dude, like this was a throwaway, like a motherfucker. Like,
Yeah.
This was a definition of a Drake throwaway. Like you got some good shit on this album.
That wasn't album. Like that shit.
Yeah, bro, that was stupid.
Could have made it 20 songs.
Like even without that line, like straight up, I just did not. The hook, everything was just like, eh.
Who's on that song? He's got a feature on
Somebody's
that song.
on there, right?
Yeah.
It's not even memorable, bro.
Is that the one with Lil Durk? No.
No. I forgot what was on there. That song just didn't do shit for me. But there were a lot of good songs on there. Like the ones where he got really real.
Oh, that's the one with Lil Baby.
Word.
That's why it's going so sick now.
No, there was some good shit on there, bro. Like honestly, I know I said something against it, but like the ones where he was talking about like fake friends and like people not praying for you when you're at the top and like just that whole vibe, like you could tell that was real. Like he was coming from the heart on those, and I felt that, and those were genuine songs. And there was some decent lyricism on that shit, and like I related to it, and I was like, you know what, bro, I can't be mad at this shit. Like, like
So you haven't listened to like all of his shit before?
no, and I know that's a theme with Drake. Like, you know,
That's-
he's been talking about that shit forever, bro.
For me, that's a redundant side of it.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah, yeah.
still talking about that shit. Like,
Even
all right,
on
bro,
that
like talk
album.
about something else. It's like
Even
when
on-
Eminem's talking about his fucking mom. Like, all right, bro, we fucking get it. Like,
yeah, and you know, I know, but I guess as a standalone, unbiased,
Yeah.
just trying to like listen to the album and just having a fucking some feedback to give for the pod, like that's kind of where I feel.
Yeah.
Like, yo.
No, that
And
makes sense.
it's just like, yo, bro, like the music itself is good music. I mean, standalone shit, it's good.
I would have to try to put myself in a different place to listen from that perspective.
Yeah,
Because I listen to it.
it is redundant though.
I listen to it, including like their rollout for it. Like this is like the next certified lover boy. Like it's this. It's like, and I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to do that, but I just kind of I take the entire process of from beginning to listening to it. Like that's all what went into this album, right? Like it's like all the fucking shit, everything that went into it, all the promotion for it, all the pieces that you saw, all the little sneak peeks and everything. Like. All that type of shit, and it just didn't seem like it was worth it to me, just with all that. I would really have to get into a different place to listen to it as its own thing, especially having listened to it so many times now. I don't know if I could even do it at this point. I might have fucked it up for myself.
Nah, it's all good. That shit definitely, me personally, just off of how I feel right now, if it wasn't for the podcast, that shit doesn't have replay value to me. Like, I wouldn't go back to it and bump it again. I just wouldn't.
There's a couple songs I keep like in rotation now. Like when I'm like going through shit, like through music and stuff, like I'll usually listen to a full album, pull a couple songs, and then like those are the ones that I fuck with. Almost like kind of playlisted, but I never actually make one. But there's a couple in there that I keep on there. Like I like that. What is it? No Friends in the Industry. I like that one a lot.
The 7 a.m. one is the one that
That one
stuck out.
I like
stuck
that
to
one.
me.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah.
All the shit he was talking about Kanye in there. That's one of the ones that he like made before it came out. Like right before it came out, he was still working on. Like that shit was delayed because like he was still working on.
He definitely, you know what I'm saying? You could tell the songs where he was just trying to make a hit, and then the other songs where he really came from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about too with that song, like it's called 7 p.m. on whatever it is, and he's got like 5 or 6 other songs that are a
Like
time
that.
and a
Yeah,
location.
yeah. Yep.
And when
they're all like,
yeah, no, they're all
caliber.
good. They're all like freestyle type, like
Yeah, no hook shit.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you could understand because if I know that there's people that you say, oh, those are freestyle. Like, no, he didn't come up with that off the top. He didn't.
I know what you meant.
Like,
I know
fuck
what you
that
meant.
shit. Like,
Obviously,
good
nah,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
He probably didn't even write the shit, but like,
Nah, so what I was thinking though is like because that's the song where he addresses how Kanye posted his address and
Yeah,
take
yeah,
that
yeah.
address to your driver, like all that
right,
shit.
make that your destination, some shit.
Yeah, instead of a post out of desperation, fucking. So
Yeah,
when
bro, he spit some shit
when
like
Kanye
he came off
posted-
just right from the jump.
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
right off rip. Like, I was like, oh shit, he's
So-
a different Drake.
when Kanye posted his address, he deleted it right away. Like, but he posted it, then deleted it, and then Drake immediately followed with a video of him in the back of a car with the sunroof down and shit. And I was thinking, I wonder if that's where he was writing that shit. Like, if that's because it was nighttime when that came out, that video. I wonder if that was 7 p.m. and if that's the street they were on. Like, I wonder if that's where he was writing that shit.
Probably not.
You don't think so? I don't know. I like to think that there might be some correlation between that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Because that song was like probably one of the last ones that was, or at least added to before the album dropped, and that happened like within a week and a half of the album dropping. So
Maybe.
I don't know.
I
Gotta
feel
ask
like
the
if
man.
anything, he wrote it and then went on the drive. Like, haha, you stupid bitch. Wait till I drop this shit. Got bars for your head, ho. Like, it was like one of those.
Yeah, it could have been.
Because it was pitch black when he was driving and shit. Donda, Donda. Donda, Donda.
I gotta listen to it, bro. Did you? All right, so
Donda, 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 Donda.
so you know that jail time starts with that same thing.
What you mean?
So that if you listen to how jail time starts, it's the guitar going dun, dun. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
In the same pattern, in the same everything until the song starts.
I think Jail Time was my least favorite shit. After that, everything was like,
See, that's why I didn't listen past that.
bro, it gets really
That's
good.
what I got to do. I got to listen past that.
Really fucking
I just
good,
like the
bro.
creative side of the Donda and then the
Yeah.
guitar on Jail Time hitting on the
Bro.
Dondas. Like if you play them, overlap them with each other, like if I took them both and put them into Logic and placed them, they would hit at the exact same time.
All right, so first of all, Kanye came through. He fucking came through. It was no silly shit on this album. Like, he really rapped. Fucking, the features were awesome. It felt fresh. Like, the production was, here's what I give Kanye mad credit for, bro. It's just the fact that you've been in the game for so long. You started with the sound of like Mr. West, you know, Graduation and the first 3-4 albums, right? Late Registration, all these.
Yep.
And then not only are you still relevant and did you adapt to the sound, but you're taking the sound of today and elevating it and making it your own. Like, that's what he did on
That's a
this
Kanye
album.
thing in general.
And he did it and he succeeded, bro, and it was amazing. I'm just like, bro, first of all, just to that respect. Like, that is not easy to do. Most people don't do that shit.
I gotta fucking listen, dude.
Dude, listen to it, bro. I'm telling you, that shit
I'm gonna
was
listen
good.
to it tonight.
That shit was good, bro.
tonight.
And even like I listened to the whole thing I listened up to like track maybe like 7 last night. And then today I listened to the rest of it. So like 20 tracks. And like same thing I said about the CLB. Like by the time I got to 27, I was like, oh shit, like it's already no, by the time I got to like 21, I was like, oh shit, it's already on 21. Like, damn.
Short songs, or you're just enjoying the listening
There's
experience?
a few short songs that are kind of like interlude-y. And then, but you got some songs that are like 5-6 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So that balances.
Yeah. But yo, like I loved all the features. There wasn't one song that I was like, this is that. Like I liked every song,
Yeah?
bro. Yeah. Except for like the Jail Time shit. It's like kind of like, to me. But
Even
the
if I
rest
don't like
of them-
that song, I'm gonna be stuck on that Donda thing, like the heartbeat
Yeah.
shit, because it still follows it. Like,
Bro,
I'm gonna be stuck there.
Every other song, my favorite song on there, as far as vibes, like, was Remote Control. I was like, that was a song that made me stank face and like heart it, and I was like, yo, I want to bump this
I
again.
keep
Like,
hearing
this is my shit.
that one and another one that people are fucking with heavy off
Bro,
of that shit.
that one was so fire. But all the other ones, it was like melodies I've never heard before. Like the features were on point. Kanye was spitting, saying some real shit. Like,
That's dope.
I have no complaints. Donda by far to me was better than CLB. I really liked it. It was innovative. It was refreshing. Kanye was spitting. The features were dope. The sound was sick. Like, I gotta give it to him. Donda, good shit, bro.
So stat wise, they're pretty much even right now too. Like everyone's comparing them to each other. Donda dropped on a Sunday. CLB dropped the Friday after, or well,
Yeah.
technically Saturday at 2 a.m. But
Yeah.
or no, it was Friday at 2 a.m. because it was Thursday into Friday. Yeah, so I mean they're like a week apart, but they're still being compared heavily, obviously because of all the promotion
Rivalry.
and publicity that went into it, and yeah that too.
Yeah.
So CLB just went gold today, so that's 500,000. Donda just passed 1 billion streams today, so
God damn.
I don't know how it didn't plaque yet. Like I don't know how many units sold equates to that, but
Yeah.
But over 1 billion streams on an album in a little over a week is nuts.
That's retarded, bro.
CLB selling over 500,000 units is already crazy in itself. But first and second day, did you see the first and second day stream numbers that they put out?
Not second day. I saw the first day.
So CLB did 150 million streams first day. Second day, it did around 80
I
million.
thought it was like 120 something.
It was 150 million first day, I think.
So it almost doubled.
And then the second day was like
Donda.
80.
Yeah.
And then Donda first day did like 80, but
Yeah.
second day did like 100
Okay.
with 3 listening parties before it. So the takeaway from that would be Donda is the more replayable, more enjoyable album, and everybody just tuned
Yeah.
into CLB
Yeah.
real quick and was like, all right, Let's play the bangers.
And like people are definitely talking down more on CLB than Donda. I haven't really seen like anybody like, Donda was like shit.
I'm not
But,
really
I've
seeing
seen
a lot of
like CLB didn't live up to the fucking hype.
Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot. I'm also not seeing a lot of flowers being given to Donda though.
That's
like
facts.
as much as I'm not seeing people hate on it, I'm not seeing them love it.
That's true.
Like I
true.
feel bad for Kanye at points like that because I know that if I had to take the two, and discography wise,
You're gonna like
Kanye.
Donda better.
Yeah,
I promise you, bro.
No, I already know at this point. Just knowing, like I said, dude, I'm gonna be stuck on the Heartbeat Donda thing. Like that connection right there is already crazy enough to me to know that he was creatively in his bag, and I know the rest of it is going to be on point.
Trust.
I want to hear the quality of it because that's another thing. Like I know I'm huge on. I don't know about a lot of other people, but like the engineering masters, all that. I want to hear all of that.
Yeah, bro.
I want to hear the way the drums cut through. Like I want to hear everything.
Yep.
And I know that he's in charge of all of that.
Well, the guy in charge of that got fired,
Yeah,
and apparently needs to find
he's
Jesus.
got to find God because he overslept. He's like, sorry, dude, I slept in. Yeah, no, it was like a 4-hour difference though, or like 5-hour difference. Like he was supposed to be there at like 6. Kanye texted him at 9, said let's work. He texted him back at 11, like my bad, I slept in. And you need to find God.
You need to find God. Get the fuck out of here.
That's just funny though. That's Kanye in his creative workflow though. Like.
Yeah,
He's not going to step out of it and like go to real life because he's not in real life at that point. In his head, like he's in his own lane doing his own things and you're not going to interrupt that. If you fuck up on him, go find God because he's going to keep going. Like,
Yo, is there something, do you think, to remember like was it last year, maybe 2 years ago? Like the trend was to do shorter albums so that
yeah.
shit had more replay value, right?
Mm-hmm. Shorter songs, shorter
To
albums.
and to get more streams to kind of rig the stream algorithm.
Yeah, because the way it
now
works
these
out.
motherfuckers are doing 20 plus songs.
See,
You think
I don't
there's
know.
something strategic behind that?
I
or,
don't know.
like-
because J. Cole just put out his, and his project was 12 songs.
Yeah.
And he's got a line on one of his songs where he talks about how something where your 30-song album does a measly 100,000, like, and say like units sold, like 100,000 units. It's like ass compared to like what people should be doing, which is around like 250. If you went off, like you got 250 album sales, $10 a sale, that's like 2.5 mil off of that shit. So, he's talking about like he puts out his small project. J. Cole's never had a long. Well, all right, no. After his warm up and fucking all them shits, the sideline shit. You know what I'm talking about? After those, he hasn't really had a long album. Like 2014 wasn't that long. For Your Eyes Only wasn't that long. KOD wasn't long. This one, 12 songs. And he's talking about like everyone's doing all this shit, talking about how like cool everything is, and then you put out a 30-track album and it flops. So like I know that's not
People
what
are
happened
turned
with
off by that, bro.
what Mad Songs.
I think over 30 songs is like OD.
I think anything. I would say I like 21 as a number because it's nothing to do with you. I just really fuck with the number 7 and multiples of 7.
Yeah.
But
I think 21's like the most.
20 exactly. That's what I'm saying.
used to do
21's my limit. Like I'm not going
That's
28. I'm not like I'm not fucking with anything after that. But something about 7, 14, 21 is like sticks out to me a lot.
Word. Yeah,
and-
yeah. Those are solid album numbers.
Like I like 7 a lot, I like 14 a lot, and 21 would be my 3. Like if I was gonna put out a EP, LP album, like that's my lengths.
Yeah. I
But
haven't seen a 20 plus track album in a long time too, bro.
I've seen a couple, but they haven't been like Kanye and Drake. Like they've been, you know what I mean? Like
Got you.
it's been nothing nuts that's come out that's that long. I don't know though. I don't know because we were talking about another possible trend of having a year-long rollout versus dropping overnight. And then there's the other side, or there's the album part of that could be having a 30-track album or a 7-track album. So it's like you could build up a year to drop 7 songs, or you could overnight drop 30. What's going to happen? You know what I mean? Or the other way around. Build up to
like
drop a
that's
30 and then
overwhelming.
overnight drop 7.
I feel like that's overwhelming. Like overnight, just dropping 30 tracks on people's heads. Like
Yeah.
that's overwhelming.
Like when Kendrick dropped Unmastered, that was an overnight drop.
Yeah, but that wasn't no fucking.
No, I was just gonna say that was a short album. That was like 8 songs. So I think Overnight, or to correlate the two, I guess Overnight dropped short, Long Rollout dropped big. J. Cole had a 2-week rollout, dropped 12 songs. CLB had a 11-month rollout, dropped 21. Donda had a 14-month rollout, dropped
Imagine that, only
27.
Yeah.
How many? That's Donda? 27?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it correlates to how much time you've put into the rollout of your project.
I'm trying to think these bitches do whatever they fucking want, man. I don't know.
Yeah, at that point, I don't even really give a shit. Like, if the album's fire, I'm going to listen to it. If it's 20 songs, I'll listen to 20 songs as long as fucking 15 of them are good. Like, I don't want to, like, as far as having replay value, I'll listen to the whole thing once just to give everything a full listen. But don't drop fucking 7 songs and then 21 filler songs on me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't drop your art filled with a bunch of bullshit. Like,
even if it's not filler shit, but shit that's like, I feel like this is all kind of sounding the same. Like,
yeah.
You know
and
what I mean?
that's filler in my opinion.
True. Well, I don't know. I mean, it might be a really great song, but it just like sounds really similar to some other shit to where like I'm not gonna be able to. It doesn't stand out to me.
Something I liked on, and they sound the same because it's the same sample being used on CLB. 7 p.m. into the song after that. I forget what it's called. But you got 7 p.m. that's like kind of, what the fuck
I only
is it?
listened to it through one time.
7 p.m. and then Race My Mind. I like those songs into each other because it's the same sample being used, and like 7 p.m. is kind of, he's just like talking, really. Like, and then the next, it drops with that same sample, but then these drums start coming in, and then the melody on Race My Mind is nuts, like the way he hits that shit. So I like that shit a lot. So like sounding the same as far as that, I think is cool because I didn't even know it was 2 separate songs at first when I first listened to it.
I love that shit.
When it just switches over and you have no clue. Yeah, that shit's lit.
I love that shit. I've always wanted to do like a whole album like that.
Yeah.
But I was like,
I wanted to do something similar and then have visuals to match it too, where you don't understand, like you don't, or not understand, but you don't know when it switched. Like you could put out episodes, but it all is like a season of a show.
Yeah.
Like a season of a show could technically happen over a week-long period, but they're dragging it out with these 47-minute episodes. I'd like to be able to do that with starting a story from day to night, like one day, one project, video, 7 songs, a week long, every day, drop a new episode, boom. Like, something nuts. I like that type of shit.
Yeah, that shit's fire. What do you think about, I think this shit is pussy, pathetic, and funny. But like Chris Brown and Soulja Boy just like having fucking sand in their vagina over getting their shit.
Oh my God, bro. All the people.
All the people that are mad. On one end, matter of fact, I'm gonna let you go with that, and then I'm gonna add a part 2 to that same subject. But
so it's not gonna be specific to any of them or the album.
Shit is
I
so
guess
fucking stupid.
It's fucking dumb because it happens to every artist project, everything.
Why are you taking it so personally, bro?
And now everyone's releasing those songs. Like, oh, this is what it was supposed to be. Like, if I was on it, you would have heard this. Like, aren't you so mad you didn't hear that? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, nobody gives a shit.
To me, it's like, and this was what I was.
You didn't make the cut.
Part to it, because it's just like needy stupidity to me.
Yeah, you sound broke.
Have some fucking pride. Have some class. You know what I mean? It's just like some insecure shit. Like,
it's some ego shit.
Bitching
like not that. My verse. Like you took my verse off.
Right. Like, and then Soulja Boy going off. I almost feel like this shit was intentional. Like Kanye did that to just create that post promotion to have people kind of keep his album relevant.
Yeah.
And create that controversy.
Well, yeah, that's why he had fucking Marilyn Manson and the baby show up to his fucking.
I don't know how deep it goes to where it's like it was planned on both parties to where like, all right, I'm gonna take you off and just like make a big fucking deal out of it, bro. Or if it's just like, you know what, I'm gonna take them off because I don't fuck with it, but it's also like a double whammy because I know somebody's gonna fucking bitch, and after the album releases, like I'm not gonna have to do shit. They're just gonna keep talking about it, keep my name relevant.
Fuck.
You know. And
it could be all planned. I mean, like, because you
The fact
know
that they're
all the
dropping
publicity
the-
that went into the drop, that was all planned. Like, they
Yeah.
weren't like.
and the fact that they're dropping like the versions with them on it, it's like shit is only helping, dude.
Yeah.
Because if they hear that shit, like, yo, this shit is fire, they're probably gonna want to listen to the rest of the album.
Right? We haven't seen a deluxe or talk about a deluxe for either of these. And deluxes is the fucking wave right now over the past few years. Like,
for
dropping a
real.
deluxe has been do that, like, every time.
Yeah,
I gotta
so
run to the bathroom real quick.
all right, always without fail, it's the cacti, bro. Just fucking runs through my shit, dude, in a non-sexual way. Oh, siete. You know what that means? You gotta beatbox. Well, I can't really beatbox when this dude fucking pisses in 0.3 record time seconds. Like, he's literally already on his way downstairs. This shit is fucking wild. Wait up.
Hey.
Yer.
See, like, it's cool that the beatboxing is always there to fill in the gaps where I'm not there, but then I never get to hear the beatboxing because I come back and it fucking stops. But I get to hear it in post and then when the episode comes out, so I guess that's cool too.
I always sprinkle a little bit of shit talk too in that shit.
Oh, yeah,
It's
I
like
know.
A surprise.
I know.
I know you know. Yep. Yeah, man. So that shit's funny to me, bro. I feel like that shit is scripted.
Yeah. No, it's definitely got to be scripted, especially if they're out here releasing shit because, like, you know, there's all types of NDAs attached to
Like-
music that is especially tied to a Kanye album. Like,
I just can't imagine that these motherfuckers would be this butthurt. That fucking offended, bro.
Well,
Seriously?
I
Like,
mean-
you mean to tell me this is the first time they got cut off a fucking album?
so no, definitely
Get the
not.
fuck outta here.
People get cut off albums all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
So don't
Every
do
artist,
that.
everyone, like, it's always happening.
So now they're
outside
fucking,
of rap.
if this nigga and this, that, the third, like, go, like, Soulja Boy been going crazy, bro.
But what? So, like, to try to think of what that
Releasing a
side
text.
sounds like to me is like, imagine Kanye hits you up and it's like, look, I really want you on this album.
Yo, bro, it's good. Like, I love you, bro.
But what if he hit you up and he's like, yo, I really fuck with you. I fuck with the shit you're doing. I would like to have a verse of yours on my album. Like, could you do that? And then, like, inside, you're like, yo, fucking Kanye. Like, Kanye West, he's about to finally put out Donda. Like, and he wants me on that shit. That shit's nuts, bro. And then you, like, start, like, telling, like, close friends and shit, which you
yeah.
shouldn't be. Which you shouldn't be. I mean, if you keep it
Shouldn't, but
business
you're hype.
professional, you should fucking forget about it. Like, that's work. Don't think about it that way until it's actually out. But you get all this anticipation build up for yourself to, like, yo, I'm about to be on the Kanye album. Like, that's nuts. This is a part of history. I'm about to be on a Kanye project.
Word.
And then you get cut off. I understand the frustration. I don't understand the
Going public.
yes.
That's
Yeah.
where
I don't
agree,
understand
bro.
that part.
I agree. I'd be a little salty. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I would have been fucking hyped to been on that shit if you took me off. Like, dang. But at the same token, like, if you have that same level of respect to where you're hype as fuck, you're gonna be on the project. My energy stays the same. Where, like, if he takes me off, I understand it. I'm saying, like, I'm not gonna take it like, oh, my verse sucked. I'd be like, you know,
No,
what?
no,
it just
definitely not
wasn't.
that.
It just didn't fit his vision. It
Yeah.
is what it is. You know what I mean? And, like, dang, it sucks. And I'm a little tight. My ego's a little bit hurt. But, like, I'm not gonna go out and be like, fuck Kanye and, like, you're
No.
a weak ass nigga and, like,
No.
talk mad shit and just make myself look so petty and desperate for attention.
You can't do that.
I'm not gonna go out and do that, bro. I'm just a classy dude. I'm gonna be cool about it. I'm like, well, hey, whatever. I might even ask him, yo, is it cool if we release like the version with us? Because I really fucked with it. If not, whatever. It's for me and us to enjoy it. Is what
That
it
might
is.
be a project that ends up being, that could be something that happens. Like, all right, here's all the originals. Like,
You know what I mean? Like,
Donda originals. Like, fucking drop that shit, you know? Like,
if not, move on. Bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Because,
No,
like, again, it's not the first time for any, especially a Chris Brown or Soulja Boy.
yeah.
It is not your first time being clipped off a fucking verse or whatever. Like, get out of here. I'm not going for that.
No.
Fuck out of here. Theatrics.
That shit's dumb.
That's theatrics, bro. So, and then you had the what's up with this whole like the diss thing?
Did you listen to it?
Well, like Andre was on it, and he released a statement basically saying like, oh, like I wrote my shit on the original. Because Donda, by the way, there's only a clean version of it.
Never knew that.
Yeah, there's only a clean version of it. Like wherever people cuss, it's just like silent. Like they'll just
Like
skip.
a radio edit.
Like
Yeah.
I'm that you know what I mean? Like
Really?
one of those.
Even wow.
Like not even nigga.
Usually, like, yeah, I'm saying that like a lot of edits won't even cut that out. Like,
Yeah, so because I was like, I tried to back out and find the explicit version because I don't like the clean version.
I
was
hate
like,
clean
it's just give me
versions.
but it wasn't bad because it wasn't like nobody that was just cussing like mad like that.
yeah, that's what makes me hate it. Is like when you get somebody that's like super aggressive with the shit, then you start noticing everything's like that cut out shit. That's what makes me not like a radio edit type song.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't bad. Like I was like, oh, I can make peace with this shit.
that's something I would keep in mind though, as like part of his creative process and
Right.
the artistic part of it that went into it. It's like, all right, you know, I want this album to have no swears on it. This is about my mom. Like, you're not supposed to swear in front
That's
of
what
your
I was
mom.
about to say.
So,
Exactly.
that
That
makes
just
sense.
another thing that goes into the theme and the creativity and his purpose of the whole shit. That's why to me it's like I get it, I respect it. It's cool. It's just a thing that adds to the whole element.
Exactly.
So yeah, bro. I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I was like, oh, I guess there's only a clean version. So Andre 3K poured his whole soul into his verse. Didn't know it was supposed to be clean. So I guess something happened where like he got put on another version of the song with like a different verse where instead of it just being about Kanye's mom or Kanye rapping about his mom and shit, it was a diss track to Drake. And the song got released, and then Andre 3K didn't know it was about to go down like that, and he's like, well, I love y'all both. I'm sorry I went down like that, and you know, I respect both of y'all inspire me. So shit.
Have you listened to it?
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah.
Which was bullshit because Andre 3K is in my top 5. I
Yeah,
should.
no, you got to hear that shit. He was really like rapping about like Kanye's mom. Like it was kind of cool to hear
Yeah,
him
dude.
talk about that shit.
He's incredible.
I listened to it
Fucking alien.
2 days ago. I think I listened to it. It was a cool song. I don't know though. Kanye's known to do that type of shit ever since fucking George Bush doesn't care about black people. Like to be on something where he's not expected to go at somebody. Because like when he said that, he was on like a commercial talking about Katrina and shit, and like it was just like he just said it and shocked everyone. So like it's expected for him to get on a song with people's top 3 rapper and then fucking say some crazy shit.
Facts.
Like it's expected. So
He's a wild card, and people need to stop acting like it's a fucking surprise every time he does some wild
it's
card
not.
shit.
It's not. It's
Like,
Kanye.
just come on, bro. Stop it.
You should know you're gonna hear something. I don't know. Anything Kanye, you have to look deeper into it than whatever you just heard or whatever you just saw. There's always more behind it, and it always makes more sense, and it makes me appreciate it more every time I learn or think about or find out something creatively that went into whatever it is that you're trying to take for face value. Like, look deeper into it. This shit is cool.
Yeah, bro. That's all I really have to say on those 2 albums. I feel like they're getting low-key slept on in a way. Like, people are really not too happy with either of the albums, but
That's media.
yeah.
People that didn't even listen are going to talk about how bad an
I
album
thought
is.
they were pretty good, man. Especially
Yeah.
Donda, bro. I was happy with Donda. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm excited to listen to it,
You should
honestly.
listen to it, man.
I wasn't
It's pretty
originally.
good.
Like, we could run back 2 episodes where I said I'm not
they were
going to
like,
fucking
I'm not
listen
even
to
gonna
it.
fuck with it, but I'm like, I'll give it a chance, bro. Shit was good, man.
I'm going to listen to it.
Shit was good. That said, though, I ate my words. To let y'all know, I will always be willing to apologize and eat my words and shit. Like,
I guess I
it's
kind
all
of did to
good.
an extent here too, because I'm gonna listen to. I'm not gonna just
Yeah.
fucking boycott it. Like,
Yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
here. I'm gonna listen to
Kanye's
it.
still fucking Kanye, bro. Did you see? Speaking of new album drops and shit, did you see the little snippet that Kendrick dropped? The little
No.
Family Ties thing.
Yeah, the verse that he put on Lil Keem shit. Yeah. Yo, that song is nuts, bro.
You excited for the
I
album?
am fucking hyped for Kendrick right now. Smoking out your top 5 tonight. I am hyped for Kendrick.
Word.
Yeah, no, I saw that shit. I listened to that one when it dropped, like with the video and all that shit. Like that song is great. Yo, Baby Keem. So like that's like what, his cousin or some shit.
I don't know.
They're related. That like the whole Family Ties thing. The cover is like a family picture. You got Kendrick and Baby Keem, the only ones not face crossed out. They're related. So or
That's
their
hard.
families are close, or whatever it is.
Something like that.
They grew up together.
Gotcha.
Is where it's at. And Baby Keem's project drops tomorrow at midnight. Tonight at midnight.
To be
I think-
honest, bro, I never heard of him before.
No, me either. Not until that. But now, like, I'm seeing his project, I think, drops tonight at midnight. So I'm excited, actually, to check that one out, too. I'm not going to check it out probably right away. Like, I'm not going to be tuning into it tonight. I'm going to be listening to Donda tonight, if anything. But, but yeah, so, what's his name? Yeah, Baby Keem. I'm excited to hear what he's got going. I don't know if he's going to be like taking over in TDE or not taking over, just being the replacement, or I might not be using the right word.
I don't
but
think
just,
he's gonna replace Kendrick.
that's what I mean. I don't
he's-
think it's the right word to say replacement, but he probably will be affiliated in some way.
Dude, what the fuck is good with Isaiah Rashad? Is he retired? Is he dropping more music ever in
He
life?
just dropped an album.
He did?
Yeah, The House is Burning. You didn't listen
I
to that
didn't
shit or
know
see it?
that.
He
Bro.
just dropped an album like
Bro,
4 weeks ago.
I have not seen one post or anything about
4
that
weeks
shit.
ago, he just dropped an album. You might have seen the picture for it and not known, but it's just like a crayon drawing of a house on fire, or like, well, kind of pencil drawing. It's not like little kids.
About to say
it's
this
no, he just dropped an
motherfucker has
entire
not
album.
dropped since like fucking 16 or some dumb
No,
shit.
he just dropped a whole album, and it's dope. It's
Alright,
it's what
cool.
you want to hear from him.
Good, bro.
I'll let you get the full listen in before we talk about it. We can talk about it next episode. Who
Bro,
cares? We can
haven't
talk about
played-
whatever.
We haven't played one song.
Yeah, we're already 2 hours and 17 minutes deep in here. We got through
We got through everything.
everything except for congratulations to Cardi B and Offset on your second baby.
Congratulations. Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yo.
Yeah, have that
More
baby.
life. More life.
All them babies.
Make love. Make babies. A beautiful thing. Congratulations.
Cool.
Yeah, man. Glad y'all worked it out.
Yeah, nah, they definitely went through some shit, brought it back, had a baby. Kylie and Travis are about to have another baby. Don't know if you saw that.
Yeah. There's been a lot of rumblings about that, but good for all the babies, man. Good for all the couples making babies. I love family, and
I'm curious how many kids Drake has now after his last album.
I don't know. Keeping.
I guess we'll have to wait for Pusha T to tell us.
Yeah, fine. I can't wait for his next project.
Yo, that's gonna be lit. There's so many people I'm still waiting for. Where the fuck is Absol?
Worshipping the devil somewhere. I don't know. Trying to get inspiration for his next shit.
Worshipping the devil.
I don't know, bro.
I like Absol.
I do too, but he just does some fucking weird shit, dude. He does some questionable things. But as devilish as his last album was, something alluring about that sound, man. I'm not going to lie.
That sound is one of my favorite sounds. That 2015, 2016 sound, just across hip hop, was and still is one of my favorite sounds.
Dope.
Or I guess 2011 to like 2016. That whatever started in there and maybe even ended in there, I like that. That's where I want to hear shit coming from again.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that shit.
For sure.
Like even no, whatever. I've already talked about it before. Fuck that shit.
What?
No, I was gonna start just name dropping other artists that had other dope music in that time. But if y'all listen to music, 2011 to 2016. So I don't have to talk about it.
Crazy. All right, man. Let's fucking play some music. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Let's get into it.
Facts.
Before we get up out of here. I'm not playing nothing of mine.
All right. Just playing back-to-back Siete Plagas.
Yes, sir.
That was not my idea, guys. I'm
not
sorry.
ready to play anything for anybody.
Dang. Nothing?
No.
At all.
I don't even... All right, so real quick. I started the year with enough songs to drop throughout the year. Like, that was intentional. Like, I wanted to keep putting out music. I put out a project already. No, I've been dropping shit.
Well,
like, every 2
like,
weeks.
yeah.
Oh, on here? I don't like any of my shit anymore, dude. Like, I was talking... I don't like my music anymore. I have maybe 2 or 3 songs that I like that I would like. Like if somebody was like, "Yo, show me your best song," I don't know what the fuck to play you. Like
I do. I know like a good
out of your shit, right?
I know a good at least 2 or 3 songs that I'm like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I don't have that anymore. I don't like any of my shit. I don't like it all.
Dang.
I don't know. I outgrew it. I don't know what the fuck. I'm not there anymore. I don't like that shit.
I feel that, but it's still good shit, bro. Just because you're not there anymore doesn't mean it's not a good song.
I don't know.
Because I'm not there with any of my Pyramid shit anymore, but like it's still good music.
Nah, I like that shit a lot. Yeah, I don't know though, dude. I don't know. Maybe it's going into
You still gotta release
the rebrand of myself that I'm kind of in the middle of. Like, I don't want that music carrying other shit. Or maybe I should just fucking put it all out and let that version of me end off the year and start off the next year with my next shit. I don't know.
Fuck it, bro.
I'm just personally going
Just do it
through a
just to
whole
drop
lot of shit and I
content.
don't like it anymore. I'd rather drop other shit at that point. Like, not even music. Like, I don't know.
Dang.
I'm in a weird spot right now, mentally. But we gonna get into this one.
That's crazy, bro.
This one, In My Way.
I'm way.
Oh shit! All right, yeah. No, I've definitely heard this before.
Yeah, I've played this for you.
Yeah, no, I like this one a lot. I've heard this. That new Siete.
Hey, it's that finally Friday hype, Scarface blowing a body line, trying to find a vibe I can slide in, like hitting home runs in ice ring streets, buzzing with finer than 5 females, feline in strides, hypnotic with just her hips and nodding cup sauce and vibing now. I'm with 2 sauce for the function. I'm wide awake all day. I'll die, I'll play all day. I'm with whatever my thugs with. I'm with whatever the honey is on. Gets up a throne, now she on me. Oh, no, who'da thought, now she on me. I'm the same, I'm still with the turn up 3 in the morning, regroup, burn up subs, clap, replaying moves for the 90s clubs. Just pre-game for the turn up. So raw, if it go all on the block, 2 sauce for the function. So raw, it can go all on the block, 2 sauce for. Back with the second win, sophomore. Just like them presidents, we rock for. Ever till they take us out, fry pork. On the low main, spot more, pop more. Motherfucking champagne, who fuck with the campaign? Like, let's just do the damn thing. Shutting down these damn lanes, mobbing streets and rooftops. Someone wife twerking on me on somebody new car. Come with your all, baby, I'm with it. Damn, somewhere I'm free, yeah, somewhere my peace, just none. Stay, I read, yeah, I'm with whatever my thugs with. I'm with whatever the honey is on. Get some Patron, now she on me. Oh, the who'da thought, now she on me. I'm just saying, I'm still with the turn up 3 in the morning, regroup, burn up subs, clap, replaying moves for the 90s clubs. Just pre-game for the turn up. Eyes all out the sides like don't be them bright lights. Red, blue, and white kind might blind my sight. I'm high as as a kite. I'm turned as a knob. I'm whipping it twice to speed. Down, so let my ride. Got dubs in the blunt wreck, cuss for the lobby. Sean, trap trying to lobby. Subs bumping, irate, fuck with the vibes. I slide in, slide life in the phrase nightlife. I'm hype, she wanna screw, not even my type. Like Mary O's burnt out, so please jump down the pipe all night. Beat, lead, party, repeat, sheesh. All night, beat, lead, party, repeat. All night. I'm with whatever my thugs with. I'm with whatever the honey. As long as I'm patrol, now she honey. Oh, the thought, now she on me. I'm just saying, I'm still with the turn up 3 in the morning. Regroup, burn up subs, clap, replan moves for the night. These clubs just pre-game for the turn up. I'm with.
Yes, sir. That track goes hard, bro. I remember the first time you showed me that in the car on the way back from the open mic before we got to Taco Bell.
Facts. Taco Bell, always a good night.
Yeah.
If it ends in Taco Bell.
Yeah. If it starts with Taco Bell, you fucked up. You restart your day.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. It's gonna be off Pyramids.
Word. I'm ready for it. Is that the final mix yet? Or are we still...
Well, it's not mastered, but yeah, it's the final mix.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Word. That shit's dope. I'm ready for that project, bro.
I know.
You got a cover art for it going yet? And designs and all that?
I don't at all.
We should
I
work
don't
on
know
that
what
shit.
to do. Yeah, we're gonna have to fuck with that because I don't know what to do for cover art. It's either just fly to Egypt real quick or just like.
Yo, I was literally thinking, because I'm real tired of taking shit off the internet. Like, we would need real fucking photo.
I know. I wish. That'd be so sick.
One of the Junglatians from Egypt, please send in pictures.
Facts. Photoshop my face on your face.
I just meant pictures of the pyramid. Like, go take him. He said, nah, take a selfie. And I'm just, I'm just picturing, like, your face on somebody who's clearly not you.
Skin
like,
tone doesn't even match.
100%.
Like
100%.
really badly cut out. That'd be great. Yeah, man. I have nothing else to talk about, man. We did a hell of a job today. I'm happy with this episode. If you want to just drop the next song, cool, and then we could just go off on that. But unless you got anything you want to add, I think we did what we had to do today.
Yeah, nah, 100%. I'm down to get into the next one. I was trying to think if there was anything, but I think we're all good. We're gonna give them one more.
The Supreme Overlord has spoken.
And what's
Go
this
to the
called?
next
Lunar
one.
Waves.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Y'all can find this one though, right?
SoundCloud, baby. Siete fucking plagas on SoundCloud. It's called Lunar Waves.
I'm gonna just, every time we play something, just Jungle Juice exclusive.
These way, they're not from here. Maybe they're from the moon, yeah. Said I'm mining for the gold in my mind now. Yeah. And I find it difficult, but I don't mind it. Yeah. If we call it Kendrick Coulter, guess we call it Siete Masamusa. I rock with the lunar waves at the top of Hula. Let the Buddha blaze, something like Medusa. Way I'm stoned. Got a head of steaks, never dreaded cutting off the fakeness. Slow watch, niggas ain't really bout it. Niggas ain't really bout this. Giving up, blame, rip or run shit. Flick or a tick off the wrist, not a thing, not a zip. Sounds that I spit, out in the sticks. Bound to the stick, family bounce with the kid. I got pounds of this shit, burn it down with my crown and my things. Fuck your bows in this till. And every inch of the grease, stand like they're still to your feet. No, we ain't built for defeat. They should have king spreading peace. Pilgrimage of love and light instead of healing the streets. They'll try to seal my teeth positions after watching me bleed. And I don't know if it's a lot or it's me. They got me paranoid and doubt it's just weed. Hey. So I'm mining for the gold in my mind now. Yeah. And I find it difficult, but I don't mind it. Yeah. The God I see lives on in me in the night and sheep and the jaws asleep. and I'm not deceived. The odyssey is tough to me, I cannot compete with the want to be loved and be loved. That's Bob Marley. Yo, I swear your soul charged me, that's why I listen more. Nowadays I talk hardly. Yo, I just spark God's leaf, let you talk your dreams into the top or reach with you, not a problem. I mean, I wouldn't be the man I am today if y'all stop breathing. So if you're down with the shit, burn it down with my crown and my things. Fuck your bows in his tail, and every inch of the grade sound like there's still on your feet. No, we ain't built for the feet. Nation the king spreading peace. Pilgrimage of love and light and steady hell in the streets. I'll try to seal my teeth with stitches after watching me bleed. And I don't know if it's a lot or it's me. They got me paranoid, I doubt it's just me. Hey.
The fuck, dude? That shit was not supposed to be done yet. Shit just takes you to a different place, bro. Like that shit,
That's
that
why
place,
I
I
love
wasn't there long enough. Like I need another stay at that place.
That's why I like that shit, bro.
That's just cool, bro.
Because that's always the type of vibe and sound I've wanted to create, man. Like just that take you to the moon vibes. You know? That's what I call it, lunar waves.
Nah, straight up, I was like thinking about it, I was really not ready to leave that shit. Like when I turned around, I was really wondering, like, is this a break or is it like
Nah,
done?
it's a rapski.
Was not ready for it to be done.
Man, I appreciate
Good shit
you,
though, bro. Yeah,
man.
for sure, dog. I fuck with your shit, so not disappointing ever.
Appreciate you, dog.
Real quick before we drop,
All right.
or before we end it, when are we dropping?
We doing a date right here, right now?
I want a date.
I'm gonna pull out the calendizzy. First of all, you gotta drop this fucking video, bro.
That's what I'm saying. When are we dropping? Like, I'm not, fuck the album. When are we dropping? Like the next shit.
All right. Should I just drop it tomorrow?
Should we just drop it right now? No, it's like
Yeah, well, what the fuck? Everybody texting me right now.
yeah, my shit was blowing up. I
Doo. Let's drop it September 11th.
September 11th.
No.
We dropping
Tomorrow,
like, nah,
tomorrow.
it's like,
Tomorrow. It's Friday tomorrow. We drop that shit tomorrow.
what time? Because we can't do a midnight, right? Unless you like go upload right away, and then I'll upload it on my end.
No, we can't do that.
But we could do a time. You want to have a time drop?
I usually go for noon.
Noon. All right.
Tomorrow at noon?
Yeah.
I would have to set up my computer and everything, but it can
Oh
be,
shit!
It can
All
be
right.
done. It can
No,
be done.
we'll do it by the end of the week. Then we'll just because we could put a little bit more into rolling out, other than just talking about it 3 weeks ago. You know what I mean? Like by the time this comes out, like
Yeah. Fuck it. We could do a week worth of
yeah,
just dropping
Just put out some
snippets
shit.
and fucking check it out.
yeah. Because we both now have one clip where we say 6:15, here it comes, and then it never came.
Oops. Our bad. Yeah, so 17th, that's Friday. Not
With it.
tomorrow, but
Yep.
all right, so 17th we drop that video.
Yeah.
And then the following week drop the album.
Oh, I was just talking about that. If you want to drop the whole fucking project,
We might as well, bro. I'm dying to drop just off of Heart and Daily alone, dude. I'm just like, bro. we
I'm
either
ready
need
to- I'm
start
ready to drop it
performing.
all.
I'm like, we either need to
Yes.
start performing because not only do we just need to drop it, but like I want to start working on new shit with you.
yeah. No,
Like,
definitely,
real shit.
definitely want to do that because I'm telling you, like, when I said it a second, like the fucking rebrand of myself, like I'm ready to fucking get into the shit that I want to be working on now. And like, I think a big spark of what changed that is when we started working on that project.
Dude, big time.
And now,
Big
like,
fucking time.
I've just been getting all the other bullshit out of my system, putting these other fucking things out, and just putting. I don't know. I can't call it bullshit. I guess like if people fuck with it, because I know some people do, but like putting old shit out, getting ready to make new shit. Got a lot of new shit ready to fucking make, and the way that we made this whole album is dope as fuck. Like just the process of it,
Organic as fuck, bro.
and I'm ready for it to happen again.
Dude, and you know what's crazy? Like, I just know like this shit's about to level up crazy. Like when we finally do this shit,
When we lock in here, like lock ourselves in this fucking room and just instruments,
it's
and
just different, bro. It's just different.
it's gonna be exciting, dude.
Yeah. So we just got to drop this album so that people know what the fuck we're talking about.
Yeah, yeah.
Real talk, because
we got
like,
one song out from fucking March or some shit.
and you know
like,
the ironic thing is like it was the last song we did.
literally.
64 shots.
Yo, that's the crazy part is that we created, produced, made everything with the song,
Every
did the
part,
video the
every
next day,
part.
put the video out 2 weeks later, and then we haven't talked about the project ever again. But there's
Yo.
still 5 other songs.
And people fuck with that beat, bro.
Yeah.
Like, Sinus like, yo, that beat is hard. Like, where'd you get that beat? I was like, bro, we made that
We
shit.
made
from
that shit.
scratch, bro.
Wait till y'all hear the other 5. Wait till the beatboxing beats, bro. Not to give
Bro,
y'all too much, but
The
these
supervillain
beatboxing
joint
beats.
still.
And it opens
goes.
with supervillain. Oh,
I was trying to tell you, like, that album is hard. That EP is hard.
I listened to the whole thing the other day again. Finally,
Shit is hard, bro. Like, I played it for my mom, and she was like, I really like this. Like, this is dope.
that's crazy,
Like,
bro.
she didn't say, because she don't talk like that.
No,
but,
no,
like,
I understand,
In her
though.
own
Yeah,
words,
yeah.
she was like, wow, I really like this. Like, this is really cool. I'm like, damn, that's fucking cool.
Thank you, mom.
Thank you, mom. Because my mom doesn't get.
Mama siete.
My mom don't get rap. Like, she's import from DR. She didn't grow up from, like,
But it's
with
not all
hip-hop.
rap. That's the, well, all right. The vocals, yeah.
It is, but
But-
the sound is like,
Yeah. I don't
yeah.
feel like we sat here and made a fucking rap album. I feel like we just made an album.
yeah,
That's what I like about it.
yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, no, that I'm proud of that shit. Definitely
Hell
gotta
yeah.
drop that shit and stop sleeping on it.
Yeah. Because I honestly had forgotten about it for a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
And then I was like, wait a minute, what the fuck? Like, we have, like, wait a minute. Like, we waited a lot of minutes.
Mad minutes. Mad minutes. Yeah, we just dropped that shit, bro. Fuck the fact that, like, fuck the fact that, you know what I was gonna say. The fucking
Yeah, no,
strings,
we had big plans for a
the
lot of
green
shit.
strings. We got
Fuck it.
ambitious, but you know what? Fuck it, bro. We'll drop it. People are gonna love us anyway for it. Like, it's good music.
It's still
a, good
a
video.
dope video. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
bro. It's different. There's nothing like that shit.
at all.
Like, people are
Nobody is doing that shit. The stuff that we did just to make the shit is not being done, or at least that I'm seeing. I wish I was seeing it more.
Bro, we went in for that video.
Hell yeah, dog.
Good
We
shit.
fucking killed that shit.
We went in.
Total
Like,
on the album. Total on the album.
yeah, bro. Real talk. Real talk. I was gonna say though, like, cause like looking back, everybody kind of has the same format. You know, bitches shaking their ass, or a car, or a bunch of homies like just in the background with the video. You know what I mean? But we really like innovated and did some different ass shit.
Yeah.
So
We really went set shopping, designing,
crazy. I forgot about that. Yeah.
setting up multiple different scenes,
Yeah,
locations,
we gotta just, I'm about to
outfits,
just drop that shit, bro.
extras. Even Jazz was like, "Where's the video that like I was in?"
Facts, bro. Yeah, even my boy Jared was like, "Yo, what? Did I miss that shit? Like, did you drop that?
Like,
and I missed
yeah,
it?" I was
like where is it? Nah, just
bro.
wait a minute, bro.
Facts.
Yo, if that was the, I wish we kept going with that. Like every time someone asked, just wait a minute.
Nah, bro, got wait, man. For sure, 17th,
I'll queue it all up and get pre-order ready.
Friggity Friday. Yeah, do it. Fuck it, bro.
Aight.
The video's done. It's been done.
I know.
So
I know.
all I gotta do is upload that bitch, bro. Yeah, I could upload that shit and just put it on schedule.
Yeah, exactly. Don't schedule that as a premiere though, because I don't want that fucking countdown to be a part of it forever.
All right.
Just schedule it to release at that time, but just not as premiere, because you'll have that stupid ass fucking 7, 6, 5. Like that shit'll permanently be there.
Got you. Is that a bad thing though?
Yeah, I don't like it. I mean, if you like it, I guess, but I'm
I
not
don't
a
know
fan.
if that's a bad thing though.
Every time you watch the video,
What do you mean?
it's there forever. Like if I want to watch that video next year after it comes out on the day, I'm gonna press play and it's gonna have a countdown. That same countdown.
that's
it's
weird.
Still part of it.
I thought it was just like a countdown from now until when it drops.
No. That shit's lit. Like I love that part because like,
Oh.
and then there's live chat and then, like if there's people waiting for it to drop,
Yeah.
it's like y'all could
I'm
interact.
for
and chat.
that,
I
but if it's
love
some
that.
other shit,
but
then
it
no.
saves it to the video because it was a premiere and it's like, oh.
So
save the
wait, so
premiere.
what happens? Every time you go to watch the video, you gotta wait? Like what
You'll
do you
watch the
mean?
countdown
How does that-
from a certain point. Not like the entire countdown from when you scheduled it.
That's why I'm confused. Like, what the fuck?
I think Trey has something out right now that has the premiere saved to the beginning of it.
Why would it do that?
I don't know.
Once it drops, like,
I don't know. We were talking about that though at the studio recently. Or no, We just dropped the cipher.
I premiered
by
it.
the way.
Yeah. Facts that nobody promoted.
Who the fuck?
Including myself.
I got random people adding me on things that don't make sense for me to be added.
Dude, have you
right
been
now.
getting like mad random porn ads on fucking not ads, but like IG accounts?
No,
watching your
but
story?
what I did get. Oh yeah, that's a constant. I don't know why.
But like more than ever lately, because I used to not get them like that, but now I have like between 5 and 10 fucking fake ass porn accounts.
I don't
watching
know
my shit.
because I was
like,
looking at my shit
blocking all
and I
these
had
bitches.
70 story views, which is like huge for me at this point because I've been averaging
Look.
30.
Watch my first sex.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Garter Montreal porno. Watch my first sex.
I don't fucking know.
Watch my pussy. Like, what is that, dude? I'm like, I stay blocking these whores.
I just
and not
know
only it's like block Betty, Lil Waves, and other accounts they create.
I'm not even blocking when I see it because like
I block.
appreciate the view, bring the engagement up on the story, make it visible to more of my followers.
Nah, I don't like seeing that shit.
Yeah, no, it's annoying. But
That shit's weird.
but fucking so within the past 24 hours I
It's
got
like endless, bro. It doesn't matter how many times I block it.
17 hours ago.
What is that?
They're all fake. When
That's
was this
annoying,
uploaded?
dude.
August 30th.
That's so annoying.
Like
to
look at
me.
this. I could click any one of these. Boom, right here. And then
Yeah, they're all
right,
the
now look
same
at-
fake shit. So you're getting the same shit essentially.
Yeah.
Except instead of following me, they're watching my story.
Yeah, and I got like 100 followers, and I hope they all get deleted soon because that shit looks sus. I hope they all get deleted soon though.
Yo.
But they're all fake accounts. Everything was uploaded at the exact same time. All the story highlights are the same title, the same emojis on the title. It's all the same shit. But now I just got
Man, why do people do that?
I don't know, dude. But oh yeah, so I want to look at the cipher then. We just dropped the cipher for everybody who hasn't seen it yet. A Night of Trust. I want to see if it saved the countdown at the beginning of it.
Definitely ordering a pizza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my girl made food again, so
No, I know, but
I'm out there
need to,
doing that.
I need to eat because I've been eating since this morning.
word. Nope, not Charles Tyson. Where's the fucking video?
Should be on there unless they fucking went in and deleted it because it didn't have Charles verse on it.
Never mind, guys. It's gone.
That's probably what they did.
So never mind everything that I just said. We did not just drop a cipher,
Oh, we did,
but I wanted, I wanted to see if the countdown was saved to the beginning of it because I know it had a countdown because I watched it as the countdown happened. I like woke up and then it was about to drop and I was like, oh shit, 30 seconds, like what the fuck? And then I watched it as it came out. But yeah. So I don't know.
have to set that shit up tomorrow.
All right. That is 2 hours and 42 minutes right there. Coming out 43 right now.
Word ski.
Logic is still playing like 461 bars later. Like there's anything to play. But we're going to get up out of here. Appreciate everyone who's been listening, watching, tuning in, following us from spam accounts.
Following.
That's going to do it today for the Vanilla Killer.
He's gonna do it for the Vanilla Killer.
And that's also going to do it for Why is 6 Afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Is he making this horrible joke?
I don't know, dude. I'm just trying to think of what 7 is a part of. I mean, everything, I guess, right?
I'm gonna leave you with this. Check it out. Be patient with me. JR, give him some banter while I pull up some shit.
Banter. I could give him even better. I could give him.
You're gonna give him mad sounds.
What the
I don't know. If I knew them all, I would be able to give you a better combination of sounds, but I cannot give you a better combination of sounds.
Listen, I got you.
Yeah.
7. People ask me, why 7? 7. All right, ready? You know this shit.
Yeah, that's why I said, isn't it everything, though?
7 planets, 7 continents, 7 seas, 7 chakras, 7 mantras, 7 arteries. Every 7 seconds, life is birth. The 7 wonders of the earth. 7 churches, 7 seals, 7 earths. 7 hells, 7 heavens, 7 burning fires, 7 orifices, doors that can lead you to inner verse. 7 frequencies of lightest color that are registered by the 7th section of the mind. That's how perception works. 7 deadly sins, 1 you, 6 other lookalikes. 7 symbolize eternal life, dynamic, divine, perfection of ciphers completed. The 7 angels of Egypt, the 7 days of the week, the 7 days he conceived us. It takes 7 days of the 7 layers of the skin to regenerate. 7 years every cell you're made of get replaced. 7 vibrations harmonize, healing souls through the 7 scales.
Yeah. I was about to start making a beat to it as you were going, but I couldn't get it loaded up fast enough. Now I got to switch back over. That's why motherfucking 7.
That's why, man.
7 shots.
Facts. It's important. 7 is an important number. Don't sleep.
It is.
Without with that,
without that,
there'd be no plagas. Nah, but you already know, man. We out this bitch. I done drank Fireball, soju, and goddamn motherfucking Terramana all in one cup mixed together. And my did drank fucking cacti, bro.
the cacti, bro.
Fucking cacti. Got a spike in my neck before the fucking podcast. Didn't know what was going on.
Yo, seriously, I don't know what the fuck it was, but I could not breathe, bro. Oh, yeah, y'all see that cacti. Yo, cacti got to start sponsoring the stream. That shit'll be lit. Sponsors,
Facts, bro.
please.
Cacti.
Red Bull, fucking everybody. We got to hit up the Rocket, Terramana on our shit. Fucking
Yes, sir.
Travis got to get it. All right. Fuck this. We're just talking. We're just talking again. This is why we made a podcast. We just fucking talk. Goodbye, you bitch ass.
Who was that for you?